I'll call this. Seriously? I will fuck you up. I will beat your ass. I will fuck you up. I will fuck you up. I will beat your ass. I will fuck you up.
Objection. Objection.
I will fuck you up. KO. I will fuck you up.
𝗵𝗂𝗺𝗺 𝗵𝗂𝗺 Trooper 𝗵𝗂𝗺 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 Trooper 𝗵𝗂𝗺 𝗵𝗂𝗺.
Welcome to the Weekend Live Show.
508 is where I'm from.
We run down the biggest stories of the week with you every Saturday night. Let us know in the comments right now where you reppin'.
Apache Junction, Taunton, Worcester, Long Island, Manchard, South Florida, Webster, Malden, Framingham, Tucson, Wichita, Billerica, Salem, Gloucester, Moosop, Connecticut, Charleston, South Carolina, Roslindale, Moosop, Connecticut, London, Hanson, Glendale, Arizona, Lynn, Mapleville, Quincy.
Food stamps, leave your clothes, buddy, and
hey, you a funny ass guy, man.
Have you ever heard of Turtleboy? Yeah? Are you a fan?
508 is where I'm from.
Hey, what's up?
508 is where I'm from.
How was that?
You a friggin' idiot. Stop telling people that I'm mentally deranged and stupid.
Call me Aidan. He's not a doctor, but...
Get out of my store, please.
You're a fucking loser.
You are a loser.
You're not a journalist. You're nobody. I'm not turtle hair. Don't make such fun of the criminal justice system.
NFL on the house, blog that.
Let's get this party started.
And I will not be intimidated. I will not be silenced. And we will continue on our journey for justice for John O'Keefe and for Karen Reed.
Tick, tick, boom. Boys, go baby, we bringing out toys. Boys, chop up the thing, it should be on the voice. Bang, bang, we gon' ride out. Gang, gang, we don't die out. Want it like this, ain't no timeouts. Tell me who really gon' find out.
We be disturbing the peace. Working, we serving the streets.
Karen Reed has supporters who've shown up in large numbers.
Tick, tick, boom.
Hard body, and not scaring nobody. You make me resort to wildin'. You must be blind by the diamonds. I didn't want it to be this way, but y'all won't need to try this. So it's no way around it. You the loudest one, it's going quiet. We be disturbing the peace. Working, we serving the streets. About to go going beast. Bang, bang, leave you sleep.
This is the first time I think I've ever seen this. An outpouring of support for someone accused of murdering a Boston police officer. Unbelievable situation. Never seen anything like it.
Tick, tick, boom. You can't stop me, so who gon' stop me? You can't stop me, so who gon' stop me? You can't stop me, so who gon' stop me? You can't stop me, so who gon' stop me?
We be disturbing the peace. Working, we serving the streets. About to go going beast. Bang, bang, leave you sleep. It's go, 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 go time.
Tick, tick, boom.
Boom. What's up, turtle people? Merry Christmas, you filthy animals. How's everyone out doing out there tonight? Hold on one sec. I forgot to do one thing. I got to get the turtle chat up. Hold on. Turtle chat. Okay. I could have sworn I had it for turtle chat. Let's see. Do you have that link you gave me to read turtle chats? Can't find it. Give me 1 sec. Nothing ever starts on time around here. Something's always a mess. I'm gonna find it. So when I get turtle chats, I have like a link and I just keep refreshing it. It's very convenient, and I read them that way. If I don't have that, it's gonna be really difficult to read them. And I like turtle chats. You know what I mean? So I like to be able to read them. So give me 1 sec. I want turtle chat. Okay. Keeps that say. This might be it. Hold on. I think I might have found it. Is this it? Copy. Come on. Come on. Work. Hopefully this works. Now, people are sending me the actual turtle chat. Now, I don't need the actual turtle chat. I need to be able to read them on my end. That's what I need. I think, but you wouldn't have that. Only I have that. Hold on, I gotta find it. I signed into another Google Chrome account, and then it fucked everything up because I'm trying to do the Google Voice thing, and it's just everything got lit on fire. Basically, everything's fucked up. So, give me 1 second. Search in Messenger. Hold on. And now, of course, fucking Instant Messenger is not an Instant Messenger on Facebook Messenger. I can't get that to work. I just sent a link to it on Facebook Messenger. Now that's not working. It's going to be one of these nights. Hold on. Hold on. All right, let's do this. Oh, boy. Okay, let's do that. Paste. Send. Okay, hopefully this works. Give me 1 sec. We're gonna get this done. I promise. Come on. Come on. I think. Okay, I think I might have it. Let's see. Oh, motherfucker. Didn't work. Hold on. We're gonna get this. Oh, because I'm not logged in. I'm not logged in. It might work if I'm logged in. Hold on. TV Daily News. Sorry, you ever have this happen where you fucking get logged? You're so used to being logged into everything, and then you go and you're all of a sudden you just can't get on goddamn anything at all because you log out of the account and it's what I don't even remember all my fucking passwords. WP, because I get hacked all the time and I'm constantly having to change them. Give me 1 sec. All right, hopefully this one works. Remind me later. All right. Come on, work. Nope. Did this work? No. Give me 1 sec. Oh, fuckers. Sorry, guys. This is bad content, I know. But without this, I literally cannot do the show. So you just have to bear with me. Hold on. And no, that's not fucking it. I don't know. I don't fucking know. I need a producer or something. I can't. Oh, my God. Give me 1 sec, guys. How's everybody doing tonight? Good? This is the best part. Yeah, this happens all the fucking time. It's all right. Do you guys understand the situation I'm in right now? So I usually, to read turtle chats, I have a whole thing that I just keep refreshing. I have to be logged into that to read it, right? And I had all these tabs open on Google Chrome. And it's in order to sign into Google Voice on a new account, you have to log out of all the other ones. So I'm logged out. I lost that fucking tab. And I don't know where to find it. I can't get on the goddamn tab. And so now to get on the tab, I gotta, let's see. Okay. Let's try this. Oh, fuckers. Info at TV Daily News. Yes, that's the password. Let's see. Come on, work. Please work. Okay, I gotta add 5 plus 9 to make sure I'm not a bot. Oh, unfucking believable. Come on, work, goddammit. Remember me. Come on. No, that's not fucking it. Oh, fucking unbelievable. All right, I gotta find. Give me 1 sec. I apologize. I'll be right back. Technical difficulties. Don't go anywhere. All right. We're working on it. Almost done. Almost got something. I have an idea. Okay. Anyway, we're back, folks. Welcome to the live show. Merry Christmas, motherfuckers. I'm not muted, am I? No, I'm good. All right. So anyway, welcome. My name is Aidan Kearney. If you're new here, also known as various aliases, you can call me Clarence with Emerson. That's my Facebook account name. You can call me. What else can you call me? First of all, I don't like this color. I gotta switch the color. I like the orange one. I think that's better. It's just all bright. It's like weird. How about no color? How about that? That's too dark. That's kind of creepy. There we go. Yeah. Let's go with that. Ooh. All right. Anyway, what else can you call me? You could call me, what is the list? I'm going on. You can call me Dr. Turtleboy. That's actually my preferred pronoun. Old school turtle riders call me Uncle Turtleboy. You can call me Daddy if you want. I won't hold it against you. Certainly not going to make you do it. I understand it's a little bit weird. This fucking creeping me out with the goddamn. It does, like jaundice Turtleboy. This is weird. We'll go with that. So, that works. That works. Too much light, you guys think? But I don't know. I don't like no light. It's just too dark. It's too dark and creepy. So I don't know. I'm going to go with this. But anyway, Yeah, so call me whatever the fuck you want to call me. I don't care whatever you call me. Just be here every Tuesday and Saturday night at 9 p.m. I know it's not Tuesday or Saturday night right now. It's actually a Sunday. This is our last show that we're going to be doing before Christmas. Believe it or not, it was a year ago today that I was arraigned. You guys remember that? That was a good day. This is like, hold on one sec. Give me 1 sec. I got the guy on the phone. Hold on. Yellow. All right, we got it fixed. I'm in. All right, cool. No, I got it. All right, cool. We're all set. Anyway, we're ready to go now. Ready to fuck. So anyway, yeah, a year ago today, guys, I was arraigned. You guys, let's check out Turtleboy arraigned December 22nd, 2023. Let's look at this. Yeah, I was like riding a high. I'll have to check this out. Yeah, can you believe this? I mean, how much my life changed in just a couple days? Like this was, let's see. Yeah, here we are. This is so I was indicted on, actually, was this I was indicted on December 20th. All right. So I got a bunch of charges. It was already charged with all these crimes and they just move it. I still don't understand what an indictment is other than they just take the same crimes you're already charged with and they bring them to a bigger court with like more serious punishment. I don't understand why, but whatever. I think it's just the pomp and circumstance. They just want to be like, he's indicted. This sounds serious. It's like, oh, he's indicted. It's so scary now. He's going to jail. And it was a good hearing. It's the only good hearing we've ever had with Krupp, because he asked Mello, because Mello wanted stay away orders on all the McAlberts. And they were like, he's like, what basis do I have to put a stay away order in? And Mello couldn't do it. He's like, you're the judge. You just do whatever you want. And he was like, well, I can't do that. You have to tell me what legal authority I have to do that. And he couldn't do it. So I left there like, oh, remember the cover of the Boston Herald that day? I was like, king shit walking out of there. I think the headline was out of his shell, restrictions released, on, all this, whatever. And so like I come out of there's big crowds. We're having a great time doing selfies, the whole 9 yards, shaking hands, holding babies, all that stuff. It was great. It was awesome. It was like, oh, there's Grant was there. Oh my goodness gracious. Grant was actually there. Okay. So yeah. Anyway, so I was like all riding a high and stuff. Yeah, actually, let's go to this Boston.com article. Yeah, we're coming out of here. It's like time. Oh, how things have changed, right? Media was all there. Media used to come to my hearings. Nobody comes anymore, really. Obviously, Tim from Can TV is always there. He's great. But it's definitely died down, Yeah, Kearney's indictment in Norfolk Superior Court arraignment followed his indictment earlier this week on charges of witness intimidation, picketing witnesses, and conspiracy to commit witness intimidation. He also previously was arrested and charged in Stoughton District Court in connection to his prolific and controversial coverage of the Kearney case. And the prosecutors allege that Reed killed O'Keefe, blah, 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 blah. Although a district court judge previously ordered Kearney to stay away and have no contact with several witnesses in the Reed case, Special Prosecutor Ken Mello alleged Friday that the 41-year-old violated his release conditions by suggesting that his followers harassed those witnesses. So remember Mello said that at the hearing, like he has violated the terms of his release, but he didn't file for a dangerousness hearing or anything like that. It is clear that Mr. Kearney is encouraging his minions, his followers, in the context of his blogs and YouTube, etc., to continue to harass witnesses. Hey, dude, the Fall River lawyer who was appointed by Michael Morrissey asked the judge to bar Kearney from encouraging his followers to continue this pattern of intimidation. Objecting to the request, Tim Bradel, Kearney's attorney, told the court, Mr. Kearney has a First Amendment right to encourage people to exercise their First Amendment rights. Exactly. Like he tried to jam me up and say, well, he's encouraging protests. So what? If I am, who cares? You're allowed to encourage protests. Like it's not, I can't even hear. You're allowed to encourage protesting in the United States of America. It's not against the law. So you're allowed to do that. Then he goes, he can share his views with his readers or his viewers, and they can do whatever they want. He's allowed to encourage them to speak out against what he sees as corruption, what he sees as mismanagement of the Reed case, etc. Speaking from the bench, Krupp explained that while state law allows district court judges to issue conditions that to defendants released on personal cognizance, superior court judges cannot do so over the defendant's objection. He upheld the district court release conditions in a decision last month, though he amended the stay-away orders and allowed Kearney to attend Reed's court proceedings, even if it brought him near the named witnesses. Reflecting on those conditions, on Friday, the judge told Mello, I think it's an appropriate condition to be imposed, in this case in the Superior Court, but I don't know if I have the power to do it under the statutes. And I'm looking for some authority that you might have indicating that I have the power to do it. This guy really said, I think it's appropriate to do. I'd like to do it. Can you just tell me how I'm allowed to do it? And Mello had no clue at all. I miss Mello. He was so bad. He was like so comically bad that I miss having him around. Like he was so bad. Krupp ultimately released Kearney without granting Mello's requested conditions. He knows that if he commits a crime, and this was the line, he knows that if he commits a crime, he'll be back in front of the court in quick order. You'll make sure of that, Mr. Mello. I'm sure. And so, the crowd's out there. We're all having a good time. How many people have flipped in this? There's Erin. I think Erin flipped. Dubs, I think they called her back then. I'm pretty sure she flipped. Mello previously accused Kearney. Dave McGrath definitely flipped. I don't know what's up with that guy. I like Dave. He said nice things about me. And he appears to just have flipped because he's just weak. I don't fucking know, but disappointing. Mello previously accused Kearney of going to great lengths to harass witnesses in Reed's case, alleging that the blogger held rallies outside their homes, made scenes at their children's sporting events. Again, you're allowed to go, like this whole that went to the kids' sporting event thing. They're public events. And by the way, no kids were harmed in the process. No children saw anything. Like the kids were playing on the field. We were at the top of the bleachers. Like no one was hurt at all. Like everyone was fine. You're allowed. And I went up to them and I simply asked them, why did you Google how long to die in cold? Because she did Google that. That's just a fact. A Quantico trained specialist from the FBI said that she did. The expert hired by Vanity Fair said that she did. She Googled it. And I'm just so sick of this. Is not up for debate. None of this is up for debate. John O'Keefe was beaten to death. And like, that's it. He was beaten to death. And if you think he wasn't beaten to death, you're fucking retarded. Like that's all there is to it. Look at him. Look at his face. Look at the back of his head. Look at him. That guy was beaten to death. Nobody can look at that guy's injuries and be like, yeah, a car did that. No, he was beaten to death. We all knew that just by common sense looking at it. And I'm sick of pretending that we all don't know that. Like everybody knows that John O'Keefe was beaten to death. And anyone who is going along with this farce trial is just participating and covering up for his murderers, because that's all this trial and the prosecution of Karen Read seeks to do, is delay justice for John O'Keefe. That's all this is. Complete bullshit. Complete bullshit. And I'm sick of it. I'm fucking sick of it. I'm sick of all the bullshit. I'm sick of people pretending, you know, that this is like this is up for debate. It's not. It's not. Anyway, goes on to say Mello previously accused them of, you know, and like you should go up to people. Like if you see somebody who killed a cop, at least me, when I see somebody that, like, I see Jennifer McCabe and all I can think is that's the woman who Googled how long to die in cold at 2:27 a.m. That's the woman who invited John over there and then had a chance to call 911 or save his life, or I don't know, maybe he couldn't save his life, but try to do something. I don't know. Tell the truth. She could have done that, but she couldn't do it. She protected the people who murdered him. And I see her and I'm disgusted by it, man. I had to do it. And people loved it. You know why people loved it? Because they're disgusted by her too. They are. That's why people like he runs a cult. No, I'm just wicked popular. I am not running a cult. There's no Kool-Aid here. There's nothing like that. Just people admire what I've done. They admire me because I have balls and I go up to murderers in public and I ask them questions and I confront them and I do what a lot of people would like to do. And that's the reason I'm facing charges right now. And like I held a peaceful protest in their town. I went door to door with a couple hundred other people were inspired to come with me for that rolling rally. And we stood outside of their homes and we peacefully for 7 minutes talked about what they did to take part in the cover up of poor John O'Keefe's murder. Like, how can I not do that? I apologize for nothing. None of this is against the law. Everything, not only is it not against the law, it's fucking heroic. Like it's badass. Like it's like what everybody should do is protest murderers and protest corruption. Like, how could you not protest outside Michael Proctor's house after everything he said and did, after all of those text messages, after the fact that, you know, not only just forget that he just framed Karen Read, you know, like obviously that's a huge part of this, but he also made it so that John O'Keefe's killers would not be held responsible. Like he took active steps to do that. And I think people forget about that. Like this guy is largely the reason that John O'Keefe will never, ever, ever get justice. Well, maybe he will. I mean, who knows what the feds will do. And by the way, like I'm about done with Josh Levy. I don't know about you guys. After reading this Worcester police report, did you guys see this? We got to bring this up. And by the way, I'm going to read some turtle chats momentarily. If you guys want to have your messages read out loud to the class, you can click at the link at the top for turtle chat and write a little message and I will read it out loud as we get them. But I want to show you this Worcester police DOJ report. Let's see. All right. All right. So check this out. All right. I'm not saying that I've completely lost faith in Josh Levy, but like I'm getting there. Like he needs to do, like, I hope so. Okay. So I saw in the headlines that the Worcester police have been, there was a big report that came out showing widespread corruption in the Worcester Police Department or something, like civil rights violations. Let's pull it up here. It says, the Justice Department announced today the findings from its pattern of practices investigation into conduct by the Worcester Police Department. According to the findings, the city of Worcester and Worcester Police engage in a pattern or practice of conduct that deprives people of its rights. Specifically, as detailed in the investigation report, the Justice Department finds that the WPD uses excessive force including unjustified use of tasers, police dogs, and strikes to the head. Officers rapidly escalated minor incidents by using more force necessary, including during encounters with people who have behavioral health disabilities or are in crisis. Their use of excessive force violates the Fourth Amendment. They've allowed certain officers to engage in outrageous government conduct and violate the constitutional rights of women suspected being in the commercial sex trade by engaging in sexual contact while undercover as part of official investigations. In other words, they went and fucked hookers, like basically, like in hooker stings. They pulled a McNulty. McNulty did that in season 2 of The Wire. He had sex with he had to go undercover to like find some hookers, and you're supposed to just be like, oh yeah, well, how much for a blowjob? Okay, here's all the money, and then it's on the hot mic, and then they come in. So he did that, and then they didn't come, so he had sex with them, 2 of them, and he was mid thrust when they came in there. So the department's investigation also describes serious concerns about credible reports that officers have sexually assaulted women under the threat of arrest and engaged in other sexual misconduct, and concerns that they lack adequate policies. So that sexually assaulted women under the threat of arrest. Okay. When I see that, I'm like, whoa. That's rape. That's also rape. Like, so someone's arrested for this, right? Like you can't just rape somebody. You can't be like, oh, well, if you don't have sex with me, I'm going to arrest you. That's a crime to do that. Like, that's a huge deal if that's legit. So I click on the report. I'm like, okay, let's check out Josh Levy's report here, because he's got this huge investigation into it. I'm like, oh, wow, look at all this. This is serious shit. Wow. This is bad news, right? Okay. So what happens? Okay. Since at least 2019, local advocates have been raising concerns with the police department officials about how officers interact with women who they suspect have engaged in the commercial sex trade. During one meeting attended by WPD officials, advocates described how undercover WPD officers engage in sex acts with vulnerable women during prostitution stings. The fuck does that mean? Advocates described? So who the fuck's an advocate? Advocates just described this. So where's the evidence of this? Who's the cop that did this? Who's the hooker? Who are they? The same year, local advocacy organizations commissioned a survey of survivors of sexual exploitation in Worcester. More than half surveyed report that undercover WPD officers engaged in prostitution strings had tricked or misled them into providing sexual acts. And nearly half reported that officers had offered less or no punishment in exchange for sex acts. So this is a 47-page report about this. And I'm like, I read the whole goddamn thing. And they don't list a single person. It's a 47-page report with no names. There isn't a single officer listed in any of this. There isn't a single victim listed in any of this. It's just like unnamed hookers claim that cops told them that you have to give me, you have to give me a blowjob or you're going to jail. No, I'm not saying that didn't happen, but I'm not saying it did happen. Like your entire report, this entire report is garbage. Like I read this whole thing and I thought we were going to get something juicy here. I thought we were going to get like actual corruption story. Instead, I have a bunch of unnamed hookers complaining about a bunch of unnamed cops that they gave blowjobs to, or they thought they were going to go to jail. That's it. Like I read the whole goddamn report. Nothing happens. Nothing happens. And oh yeah, here's another thing. Speaking of Enrique Delgado-Garcia, so I found out some more information on that. It's not what it seems, guys. There's a tape. I've talked to people who have seen the tape. So, and I've talked to EMTs that responded to that. Enrique Delgado-Garcia had a brain aneurysm prior to going into the academy. This is what, this is not what I'm being told. This is not what the police are saying. EMTs are saying this. I have sources. So I don't know much about brain aneurysms, but apparently he didn't, and the family has seen it, right? And I'm told, from what I'm told in this, and this is why I found the Enrique Delgado-Garcia story a little bit hard to believe, because I'm like, that he was murdered. Sean in the Gulf said that he was murdered, okay? Which is just completely irresponsible to put out there. Completely irresponsible. You got to wait for the facts to come out. And with Enrique Delgado-Garcia, you know, I've actually interviewed and spoken to EMTs who were there, okay? And I've spoken to people who have seen the tape, and they said it's a routine boxing exercise and that the dude had a brain aneurysm. It was like a freak thing. That's what I'm being told, okay? Because I found the story pretty hard to believe, quite frankly, that, you know, 12, that all these trainees, I mean, think about it, guys. You could say BS all you want. Go fuck yourself. See, that's the difference between me and conspiracy theorists. I live in fucking reality. All right. Do you honestly believe that a bunch of not, you know what the difference between the McAlberts and the trainees in this academy are? The McAlberts are family, right? And there's only like 10 of them there. Whereas this situation, you're telling me that hundreds of cadets witnessed Enrique Delgado-Garcia being murdered. Hundreds. And they all just didn't say a fucking word about it. Nobody said a fucking word. Really? Really? I mean, I have questions for sure. I have questions, and I think transparency could go a long way with this one. But I think until you see the tape, the fact that he had a brain aneurysm prior to going into this, dude, it's like, you know, like it's, any nurses in the house could tell me, if you have a brain aneurysm and you get struck in the head, yeah, there's hundreds of cadets. It's a fucking academy. There's hundreds of cadets, probably a couple hundred. No, maybe not hundreds. You're right. How many people are in a police academy class? A lot. But if you have a brain aneurysm and you get hit in the head, all right, you can die, I believe. I'm not sure. And you might not even know. If you have a brain aneurysm, do you know if you have a brain aneurysm? The injuries don't fit the story. The same. Okay, Chuck, show me the Enrique Delgado-Garcia autopsy photos, because I've seen the John O'Keefe photos, and I know that the John O'Keefe photos don't line up because I've seen them. So why don't you show me the Enrique Delgado-Garcia injuries, and then we can line them up. Show it to me. Send them to me. Send them over. I'd love to look at them. Send them on over. Okay. So you do know you have brain. Let me ask Nurse Kim. If you have a brain aneurysm going into it and you get hit, do you know if you have a brain aneurysm? Do you know if you do? I mean, I'm serious about this one. I'm just saying. I've talked to people about this who I trust. EMTs. You don't always know you have a brain aneurysm. So if he had a brain aneurysm and he got in the academy and he didn't know he had a brain aneurysm and he got hit in the fucking head, you can know, but you can possibly not know, I believe, right? If you have a brain aneurysm, only if you've had a CT scan prior to it. Why would he get a CT scan? I don't know. Again, not a doctor, not an expert on this, willing to learn more about it. But I think it was irresponsible when Sean in the Gulf came out and said he got murdered. Like, I think that's, and I found the story, I had a lot of questions going into it, but the more I thought about it, I'm like, wait a minute, all these cadets witnessed a guy getting murdered? All of them? Now, if you want to sue them, you know, if they want to sue the State Police Academy, they sent him in there, he came out dead, that's another story, you know? I'm going to read some of these. Are you sure the broken teeth and aneurysm are not true? What do you mean are not true? I just said he did have an aneurysm. What about Brian's post earlier? I didn't see the post about the transfer of ambulance and the paramedic panicking. Who's the paramedic? Half the cadets always drop out. It's a horrible academy. It's fucking hard. It's like, that's the whole, I don't like the State Police Academy. I think it breeds, the whole yelling at your face. I mean, I don't think that makes good cops, just yelling at you and you just stand there and take it. The militaristic aspect of it, I don't think that helps further our society. But again, the injuries, let's see, the injuries and pictures will definitely prove it. We're still waiting. And if anybody has the pictures of Enrique Delgado-Garcia, I'd love to see it so I can make an accurate judgment, because I haven't seen anything and I don't do rumors. I don't do rumors. I do facts. So if you can show me evidence that he was murdered, I'm game for fucking a conspiracy. But I find it hard to believe that this guy was, again, when I'm having EMTs that I know who have sources there and said that he had a brain aneurysm prior to going into this, and that they're like, they were pretty fucking adamant that like, this is not a murder. Like, they were people I've known for a long time, people I trust in the medical field. They're like, trust me, it is not a murder. Like, this is like, and they were pretty pissed, honestly, about the, like, and I'm like, oh, I'm like, that kind of makes sense. That makes a little bit more sense than a whole bunch of cadets saw a guy get murdered and kept their fucking mouth shut. Why? I'm just saying. I like evidence. Where is the report? Why does it take his own? I don't fucking know. Again, I'd like some more transparency, and maybe that can get people to calm down a little bit too. But sometimes there are just accidents, believe it or not. Sometimes just bad, fucked up things happen. I don't think that John O'Keefe was intentionally murdered inside the house. I think putting him out on the lawn was intentional. That was definitely intentional. I think he fell. I think they hit him fucking hard, and he hit his head on the fucking stairs, and it fucking did something. It just, the angle that it hit him, man, just fucking, something happened. Aidan, you're being naive. No, I'm not being naive. I'm being what's called, following the facts, Kim. Aidan, you're being naive. They're still being quiet because it's not a simple. Oh, so please send me your evidence, Kim, because I know you're saying it's not a simple aneurysm, but just send me the evidence you have to back that statement up. I'd love to hear it. Again, I've reached out to Enrique Delgado's family to talk to us. Haven't heard back. Has anyone heard from the family that has the family said that he didn't have an aneurysm? Again, I'm not following the facts. Okay, come on up here and tell me the fucking facts then. What I have wrong? Come and tell me. I'm game, because I'm seeing the comment. You're not following the facts. Tell me the fucking facts. Tell me the facts. Go. Tell me the facts. I'm all for it. Anyway, again, I want to believe, believe me, this is the thing about conspiracies. It's like, if we buy into every fucking conspiracy, and we don't, I like the Karen Reed conspiracy because it's got receipts and facts to back it up, period. But anyway, yeah, exactly. This is the thing. I know when the news guy was there. I've seen a lot of that. But anyway, so anyways, the stupid DOJ report, right? The stupid DOJ report I have here. So I'm like, I read the whole goddamn thing, and I'm like, when do we get to the part where the bad cops are identified? And they don't have one. And I just look at it, and it's all about like, the cops are racist. It's all this stuff like, oh, they arrest too many black people and they are bad to hookers and all this. And I'm just like, oh, this is like, they mentioned the George Floyd thing. They mentioned, like, Levy talks about the riot. There was this riot that happened in June of 2020 in Worcester. I remember it. And like, they destroyed a police car, and somebody threw a fucking Molotov cocktail at the cops. And then they arrested a bunch of people over it, as they should have. Like, that was not and then like Levy's like, this is bad. They're arresting people. I'm like, oh, what are we? I was just grossed out by reading it by Josh Levy. I'm like, oh, because he's a liberal. At the end of the day, he's appointed by Joe Biden. And it's like, I could forgive it if he was also doing something about John O'Keefe. I'm like, you wasted how much time and resources on this fucking report about a bunch of unnamed hookers and unnamed cops in Worcester. Why don't you go solve the mystery of who killed John O'Keefe? Seriously, get on it. But anyway, what were we saying here? Okay. I'm like reading all this stuff. It's like, hold on. It was a gross presser. Yeah, I mean, the whole thing is handled poorly. Don't get me wrong. The Enrique Delgado-Garcia thing was like the Joe Early press conference. I still can't believe they did that. What a joke that was. Anybody expecting transparency from that asshole doesn't understand what a douchebag he is, you know? Hold on. People are messaging me. Let's see what they're saying. Yeah, like people are saying that, yeah. There can be a small stroke that goes unnoticed prior to a severe. I don't even know what that means, but anyway, sorry, I've been trying to keep up with the chat. Again, I'm open to it all. I'm open to learning more about that. But, you know, I've talked to people who I trust who have seen that tape and they go, it's not murder. It's like, it's just basically they were giving me a heads up. Like, bro, do not. It was one of those things where people you trust come up to you. People I've known for decades, man, decades. And are like, you don't want to attach yourself to Enrique Delgado was murdered. That was basically the vibe I was told by people I trust a lot. Now, you don't have to trust me, okay? Trust or not. I'm just saying right now, people who I trust very much so have made it clear to me that, like, if you start attaching yourself to Enrique Delgado was murdered, it's not going to end the way you think it is. So again, we'll see. Wasn't EMTs, dude. Just trust me, Tom. I'm fucking Turtleboy. I have sources you don't. Just understand that. Like I can talk to people you can't. Trust me. Either okay, don't trust me and fuck off. But I'm telling you right now, there's a fucking tape out there. I haven't seen it myself. But people I trust have seen the fucking tape and they insist that he wasn't murdered. So I don't know what the fuck to tell you. Okay. I'm just reporting what I've seen. No, I haven't seen the fucking tape myself. I'd show it to you if I had. Okay. So anyway, we're moving on to the next thing. Okay. I can't believe I'm buying what? Okay. Blocker. She's done. If I see any of that shit on you, get the fuck out of here. You don't play it. Go watch fucking Shaun of the Gulf if you want baseless conspiracy theories that don't have any fucking facts or evidence to back them up. So fuck off. That's what I do here. I do fucking facts on this channel. Get it right. If you're new here, that's what I've always done on this channel. That's what I've always done on my reporting. I do not report anything that I can't back up. Nothing. I will back up everything I say. Everything I've said about the Kearney case, I can back up everything. And that's why I like it. So fuck off. Anyway, I'm going to read some, cause yeah, I just have no, I'm like, I don't know if I've created a monster here where people are like, no, everything's a fucking conspiracy. Everything is. How dare you say that's not a fucking conspiracy? Fuck off. Colin was in the house. You know, I know Colin was in the goddamn fucking house because they tried so hard to get him out of the fucking house. And they insisted that he wasn't there. And they lied about his presence there. And Colin's fucking mother sent a message to Courtney Proctor on February 2nd offering a goddamn gift to Michael Proctor for not interviewing her fucking son. That's how I know Colin Albert was there. Because that's not normal to do. If your son was not involved in any of the shit, why the fuck would she want to send Michael Proctor a gift? Has anybody ever asked that? Have they explained that? Do you often give, you solved the homicide? Great job. Have a fucking gift. Oh yeah. Awesome. That guy used to be my neighbor. Thank you. I just give out fucking gifts to cops, right? Who do that. Anyway, that's it. So, all right. So let me read some turtle chats, shall we? All right. Sarah Clancy sends $50 and goes, thanks for keeping it real all year. Thank you very much, Sarah. It's my pleasure. And that's the thing. I do keep it real. even when it's not what you want to hear, even when it doesn't go along with your confirmation bias and doesn't tell you that, oh yeah, state police murdered that motherfucker and all these people are covering it up. Yeah, it totally happened, right? Even when I don't tell you the things that you want to hear, I'm still going to fucking tell you them, because that's all I can do here is tell the truth. That's it. All I can do is tell the truth. I will never come on this show and tell you a single thing I don't believe, ever. Period. All right, next. Allison sends $20 and goes, decorated dudes from Canton, smoke and mirrors, blackened hates, confederated feuds, John's phantom, unspoken fear, your damnation awaits, Chloe resurrected like Jesus, yikes, no way dissected, believe us, even beveled cannon can't save you, believe a leveled man on a graveyard. Okay, don't know what any of that means, but Merry Christmas, motherfucker. Thank you. Calm sends $10 and goes, this is a long one, bro. It's a long one. I can't do like a whole paragraph. I hate to put a word limit on turtle chats, but like, might have to. All right, here we go. Considering a Kearney wrote the Irish national anthem, do you think they committed fraud on funeral goers with all the performances when they piped the Irish national anthem? Do you think God summons you if these cops won't do anything for a justice a Kearney will? Okay, gonna have to stop there. I don't know. I appreciate the Dono, but I have no opinions or feelings on the Irish national anthem, and I never will. So thank you very much for the Dono. I appreciate that. Thank you. Next one. Romy sends $100. Woo. Okay. They say that they went by 34 Fairview. Okay. And would have noticed a body on the lawn in the snow. Have a great Christmas. All right. Thank you very much, Romy. I appreciate that. Lisa sends $10. She goes, Merry Christmas and thank you for always bringing the magic. Your favorite librarian, Lisa Desmond. You are my favorite librarian. A couple years ago, Lisa put a Christmas tree up in the Dedham Library. And, as a result of that, she took a lot of shit from a bunch of activists who didn't like Christmas very much, but she held the line and the tree went back up. So thank you, Lisa. Thomas Autonomous Anonymous sends $5. Okay. Don't know what that means. Something about a password. Thank you. Brittany sends, how much Brittany send here? $10 and goes, hello. Have you spoken to Karen or anybody else about what the identification documents are? Are they Chloe's veterinarian records or something? I am suspicious they could have provided documentation before the first trial. Okay. So yeah, I've spoken to Karen Reed sporadically for sure. There's certain things she can't tell me. And all I can do with the Chloe stuff. So let's talk about Chloe. So I think a big thing here is it doesn't really matter if Chloe's alive or dead. I think I contend that Chloe's dead. I believe Chloe's dead, but Chloe being alive or dead won't help or hurt the defense either way. My question is, I don't believe Chloe's alive. I don't believe that at all. I will never believe that Chloe is alive. But if Chloe is alive, it also doesn't matter because the dog bites are the dog bites. What are they going to do with Chloe? They've lost the tissue samples from the arm. So there's nothing to test. And what are they going to do? They're going to go look at, suppose they find a dog they came as Chloe. First of all, I don't believe, how do they know? Is it chipped? Is there paperwork? They just claim they gave it to an unnamed person in Vermont. And I've heard rumors that the dog was, the McAlberts, I believe, claim that the dog was then rehomed to a second family, which brings up more questions. It's like, why did it bite someone else? Like, why does this dog keep getting rehomed? Like, what's going on with that? Like, so either way with Chloe, it doesn't matter if the dog is found or not, because they're not going to show the defense anyway. Like, they're not going to bring the dog. You guys think they're going to bring the dog into the trial and like, hey, good dog. 𝗁𝗁. Well, like Chloe's going to do a trick for us all. And we're going to be like, oh, she's a good dog after all. No way she bit a motherfucker. No way. How will we know that it's even 𝗁𝗁? Like they won't pull a frickin' like a Meet the Parents and spray paint the goddamn cat. Of course they do that. You don't think the McAlberts are above that? Prove it. How can they prove it's 𝗁𝗁? It's a fucking dog. I've only seen like one picture of 𝗁𝗁 too. Like how could they possibly prove? For a family dog, they didn't post many pictures of the dog, huh? Kind of odd. But either way, I don't think it's going to be admissible. Like if they don't let the defense see the dog, I don't think any of this is going to be admissible. If they don't like let everyone see the dog, like anyway, and the whole chip thing too, I guess Tully, like according to the discovery, it looks like Tully went there and did the chip off, guy took the chip off himself. That's what it looks like to me on the discovery stuff. So, you know, it's in the custody of Brian Tully, which means God knows what he's going to do with it, you know? So that's my thoughts on 𝗁𝗁 the dog. Okay. Back to these donos here. So no, they're not, I don't think they're veterinarian records. The identifying documents, I think it's just, again, I don't know. I have no idea. I wish I knew. I wish I could say more, and I wish I knew more, but I'm quite positive that it's obvious that Hank this time around, I'll bring up the article I wrote on this yesterday. Let me bring this up for you guys. Hold on, I'm getting a message. Oh, that's not 𝗁𝗁. That's oh, that's an old one. Oh, and I've never seen this before. Hold on, this is old. I thought because Caitlin, Albert, and Tristan own a dog that looks a lot like 𝗁𝗁. Hold on, I'm gonna send this picture to myself. Thanks for sending this. Nick Rocco just sent this. Let me pull this up. This looks like when 𝗁𝗁's like a puppy. All right. Fucking unbelievable. I got it. They're trying to get a tick off of 𝗁𝗁. 𝗁𝗁's like a puppy here, right? I mean, look how young Brian Albert Jr. looks here. He doesn't even have that mustache thing going on. Yeah. So that's him. We got this other picture of 𝗁𝗁. Yeah. I mean, that looks like a very young 𝗁𝗁 there. I mean, oh, zooming on the teeth. Yeah, dude. Those teeth can do a fucking... I mean, they train this dog. German Shepherds, I think, are very aggressive by nature. I don't know. You have to be able to teach a German Shepherd to be a good dog, right? And not like they don't all bite people, but I don't know. Go watch the Garrett Wing video. They need to get that guy as a witness. Some people think that Dr. Russell isn't going to get that. Auntie Bev is not going to allow her as an expert witness. I don't know. You know what? So Dr. Russell's coming back on January 7th for the second voir dire, and I can't go, believe it or not, because I have court across the street because the restraining order hearing, the restraining order renewal for She Who Shall Not Be Named is on January 7th. And it's very important that I attend that and that we make a case that the order not be renewed, because that order is basically used as a weapon to try to put me back in jail. So you'll all be watching that. I'll be across the street dealing with that. That's going to be wicked fun. But hopefully it'll be somewhat quick, because the Dr. Marie Russell thing is going to go on for hours more. It's like the longest hearing ever. But anyway, back to these donos here. But yeah, I really think that she's going to try in some way to limit what Dr. Russell can and cannot talk about. But I think the defense is going to have, I think the defense learned from their mistake in the first trial in only having 6 witnesses. You know, it was some some tortoise in the hare shit they did. Like, they thought they were winning by a lot, and they took a nap at the end there. You know, they brought 6 up, and they're like, we're good, motherfucker, not guilty. Let's get this over with. And clearly that didn't happen. So I think this time around, it'll be different. I think they're going to really lay on the heat on this one. You know what I mean? Okay. Oh yeah. And remember the SJC too? Remember the SJC? Like, remember there was a whole hearing on that like a month and a half ago about like, whatever happened to that? They're going to figure that one out? I don't know. All right. So thank you, Brittany. Jenny from the block sends $10 and goes, this is for Jill Daniels, who I'm positive is listening right now. Every day I wake up and I watch Turtleboy live stream of your manic episode from Chicken Parm Charlie's mediocre pizza shop, just to remind myself I'm not as mentally unstable as you are. Thanks, bitch. By the way, Colin was in the house. Yes, he was. Yes, he was. Nothing has changed in regards to that. So thank you very much for that one, Jenny from the block. Do we have any more here? No, we do have a couple turtle chats I got to bang through real quick. All right, what do we got? All right, Patricia sends $20 and goes, thanks for all you've done on behalf of Karen. My pleasure, Patricia. Thank you very much. You're very welcome. And Merry Christmas to you. Chad sends $5 and goes, 4 words max, 2-syllable words max. Thanks. Okay, thanks, Chad. Sinead sends $10 and goes, who's worse, the Worcester police or Canton police? I've seen no evidence that the Worcester police are any of the things that they've been made out to be in this report. I don't doubt there's some bad apples in the Worcester Police Department. There's bad apples in every police department. It's nature, you know, it's like it's bad apples in school departments. In every workplace, there's bad apples. But I'm like, when I saw the headlines about the Worcester Police Department report with the DOJ, I'm like, oh, good. We're going to get some salacious here, something good. And it's just fucking dud, man. Like, Josh Levy fired a dud. And maybe it's time. Like, sorry, Josh, you ran out of time, man. Like, can we get someone new in here? Can we get Andrew Lulling in here? Can Trump appoint somebody that's going to take this motherfucker down? Because, you know, you had a shot, man. We gave you a shot. You're supposed to take him down. You're supposed to take down the bad guys. And you're fucking talking about hookers in Worcester. And, oh, the people you're so racist to the Worcester hookers, and you're making them give you blowjobs and shit like that. And they got no receipts. They got nothing. They just have a bunch of hookers told them stuff. And I'm like, sorry. I'm going to need a little bit more than that, Josh. Anyway, next up. Kristen sends $5 and goes, who was the crazy girl that you relayed the message to Karen for? You mean Natalie? You're thinking of Natalie. Natalie. So I got a Natalie story for you too. Maybe I'll save that for another day if I have permission to share it, but it's a good one. It's a good one. I'm going to tell you sometime. The Rogue Townie sends $20 and goes, Merry Christmas, legend. Thank you. And so that's the other thing I was going to talk about. So, so today, you know, was the 1-year anniversary of my arraignment. And Janelle Webb, she was also charged with conspiracy to commit witness intimidation because she confirmed that a license plate. Why is everybody saying she's talking about Jen O? Wait, who's talking about Jen O? What, you guys talking to me? Wait, this person is? What? Oh, Jen O. Yeah, who was the crazy girl that you relayed the message to Karen for? Yeah, that was Jen O'Donnell. Yeah, that's a completely different thing. I mean, that whole thing is long over, thankfully. I mean, the whole thing was just absurd. And I cannot believe that went on. I mean, Natalie, General Dono, same shit. They're all just crazy people who have attached themselves in this. So, all right. Thank you for clarifying that, chat. I appreciate that. All right. What was I saying? Oh, yeah. So Janelle Webb was charged with conspiracy because she ran a license plate for me to confirm that Jen McCabe's car was parked at the Proctor household, which proved that Michael Morrissey lied about them not knowing each other. All right. So, but it has been a year since then, and Janelle Webb has not been arraigned. She's been indicted, but never was arraigned as a defendant. So I can't conspire with myself. So I'm told that they can't charge her now. And if they can't charge her with conspiracy, I don't see how they could charge me with conspiracy. So hopefully that's 3 charges get dismissed. We could use that right off the bat. That would be nice. We'll see. Anyway, what else is there? Yeah. Anyway, back to the comment. Oh, so yeah, I was also saying, I was thinking about it. Like today was the beginning. A year ago today was the beginning of my spiral into jail. Like, so I had this huge victory. I left there. Things were great. I got home and I got a message from she who shall not be named with a picture of a summons saying that I've been summoned to testify in a witness intimidation thing. Like, and she's like, Brian Tully just dropped it over here. Brian Tully? How does he know who you are? You know, that was the first question I asked. How does he know who this person is? And she was like, can you come over tonight? And I'm like, no. I'm like, my lawyer said, don't do that. And so I didn't. And then later that night, spoke on the phone and convinced me, confessed to everything that she had been speaking with Krusty and like just confessed it all, cried and put on a whole thing. And I've told the story before a million times. But anyway, we agreed that the next night, the 23rd, I would go over there and, talk about fake babies and all sorts of stuff. And so the next night I went over there and we met in the conference room and, I had no idea that she was calling them at the same time and telling them I'm deleting messages and they were listening in and all this stuff. So then on the 24th, there's a warrant out for my arrest and I'm not home when the cops came. And so I turned myself on Christmas Day. I can't even go to my house. I can't even watch my kids open presents. I missed it. They stole it from me. They stole Christmas from me. And then, I was on the phone with my lawyers all day and word was spreading on Christmas Day about this warrant, this bolo. Is it real? Is it not? And the media started reporting on it. And on 26th, I turned myself into the Medfield Police Department and went into court and I had my bail revoked for 90 days and I went to jail. So, so today was like the beginning of the end this time. And I'm like, that's why I'm really looking forward to getting through Christmas this year to have like full redemption. You know what I mean? Full redemption, like getting Christmas. I'm going to feel like I got something, I got something. And this is another lie. Allowed the little head to tell the big head what's up. It wasn't even that. That's not what I went over there for. I did absolutely not go over there for that. Again, I've been over this. What I went over there for, it had nothing to do with that. So anyway, all right, next up in the Turtle Chats. Do we have any more here? We got Jane sends $20 and goes, just wanted to wish you a happy birthday and Merry Christmas. I know. Thank you very much, Jane. I appreciate that. It was the worst birthday ever last year. I went to jail. What else is there to say? So thank you very much for that one, Jane. Yes, and Andrea also sends $25 and says, happy early birthday and Merry Christmas, Doctor. Well, thank you very much, Andrea. You too. Debbie sends $30 and goes, happy holidays to you and yours. Likewise, Debbie. Happy Kwanzaa. I think Kwanzaa's tomorrow. Or is Kwanzaa? No. Tomorrow is Kwanzaa or Festivus on the 23rd? I forget. Okay, cool. All right. If anybody else wants their dono read, you can click at the link at the top, for Turtle Chat, or you can cash at me at $Ugly_Turtleboy. Okay. So yeah, long story short with Chloe, I'll bring up my article on this and just explain my brief thoughts on this, what we do know, right? So yeah, it says here, the copy of the state police report dated December 10th. All right. So this is and then copy of Trooper Tully's notes in reference to the police report. So this is when they went and picked up, this has to be when they went and picked up the new chip-off thing in Houston. That's what that has to be. Copy of identification documents of Chloe in reference to a state police report. So there's no actual like animal control record documents or ownership document. They're not getting anything like that with this. It's just a police report. That's all it is. And they're going to be like, yeah, see, it's Chloe. Yeah, it's definitely Chloe. Right. I think this is just their way of giving the, I don't think any of it's going to be admissible. Hank thinks it, I don't know what his game is here. He's weak so far. I mean, he's really got nothing to work with. But that's about it. Okay. And then copy of digital forensic analysis of Jessica Hyde. God knows what that could be. But, you know, like I said, we don't know where this dog is. We don't know where Nicole Albert's the one that testified that, oh yeah, we met at halfway. Okay. Where'd you meet halfway? What town were you in? What day did you go there? We don't have arm tissue samples. You know, the dog is not being added into evidence. It's just the identification docs, whatever those are. Who knows? But all I know is this. If Chloe is alive, there is a 0.0% chance they will ever allow the defense to get anywhere near that dog to like confirm it themselves. Not like, no fucking way. I know these people, but I doubt she's alive. I doubt she's alive. Never in a million years would the Commonwealth take the risk of having an independent dog bite expert examine the real Chloe's teeth to see if they align with the marks on John's arm, if they didn't already know what the handpicked expert planned on testifying, right? And if they had all of this prior to, you know that this is all bullshit because they would have presented during trial one, but they didn't. They didn't. And they know how problematic it is. Hank knows how problematic it is that they can't produce the dog. And that's all this is. All right. And just the fact that he's like, I think it's a good thing. Because like I said in here, the fact that Hank is using his time and resources to look into like and try to find Chloe and look into this, that means he's on defense. That means he's doing the same thing that Lally did, defending the McAlberts. And if you're defending the McAlberts, you're not proving that Karen Reed murdered someone. You're not proving that Karen Reed ran over John O'Keefe with her car. You're trying to prove that the McAlberts didn't murder John, which is a tough sell. And it doesn't help you convict Karen Reed of that. But like, and again, maybe that's their plan. Because apparently some jurors were like, they're like, well, I don't see any proof that the McAlberts did this. You don't need proof the McAlberts did it. You need proof Karen Reed did it. And you certainly don't have that. You certainly don't have that. But I mean, I know they fucking did it. Dude, the phone went up and down 3 flights of stairs. That is the strongest piece of evidence. There was not a single person in that house saw a body when they all left on the way out. Not a single person. The plow driver insisted there was no body on the front lawn at all that night. None. They didn't even interview the plow driver until 18 months afterwards. So, yeah. If anybody else wants to donate and have their messages read, you click at the link at the top for Turtle Chat, or you can cash at me at $Ugly_Turtleboy. Okay. So, you know, I was going to listen to some Trooper Paul testimony, but it's goddamn Christmas. And, you know, not much really going on in this trial. Not much going on in my case right now. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to open up the phone lines once again. But here's the deal. last time. I appreciate all the people who called up last time and were like, "You're awesome, Turtle Boy. We love you. We support you." It was really cool. It helped me feel good about myself for sure. It was uplifting. It was great to hear. It was a reminder of just how many people out there support you, and it's great. But it's not the most interesting content. So I'm going to ask it when people call up, right, that you have to like you have to say something. You got to have like a question, and you got like 30 seconds or so to spit it out. You know what I mean? 30 seconds to a minute. It can't be like you can't monopolize the line because a lot of people called in last time. A lot of people called in. So if you guys would like to call in, right? I'm going to give you guys, it's the same. What was the number last time? Let's see. The number is, I'm going to put it up here. 617-340-9102. So like, you know, I would prefer a question. You know what I mean? Question. You wrong. All right. So there we go. If you guys want to call up, you can call up now. I'll take some calls. All right. What the fuck is this? Press home to unlock. Okay, we're getting our first call. Let's see what happens. Let me know if you guys can hear this.
Call from Levy.
Huh?
To accept, press 1. To send a voicemail, press 2.
Decorated Dude Hotline. Who are you?
City from Michigan?
City from Michigan. Is that right?
Yes.
Oh, what's going on? How are you?
I'm doing well. I wish you a Merry Christmas.
Merry Christmas
I
to
just
you
wanted
too.
to say, isn't the lack of chain of custody for the evidence and how the reports were written up, isn't that just like a non-guilty automatically?
Yeah, you would think so. But anything else? Because I'm going to do a situation here where I'm like going to take your question and then hang up and answer the call, and I'll take the next one. So anything else you want to ask me? Or are we good? And I'll answer your call for you.
No, just Merry Christmas, and I appreciate everything you do.
All right, you're very welcome. Thank you very much. Okay. So good question. You know, and in a normal case, it would be. It's like the lack of the chain of custody alone and the way the evidence is collected alone is enough to throw this out. The fact that people weren't interviewed, that they were interviewed, you know, in the same room together at the friends and family meeting, like this is all traditionally enough to throw a case out. Like a guilty person who's caught dead to rights could get away with murder because of that. So yeah, good question. All right, next up, who do we got here?
Call from 𝗵𝗲.
Decorated Dude Hotline. Who's this?
𝗵𝗲, oh my God, I was patient this time. I'm so thrilled you answered.
Oh, hello.
Okay, my question is, jurors outside of Norfolk County, because everyone knows this case, do they do that? Will they do that?
Jurors outside of Norfolk County?
Yeah, because everyone knows the case, obviously. So
you mean will they take jurors from a different? Oh, so that's a good question, right?
Yeah.
So like during the Michael 𝗄𝗏 trial, they couldn't, which was in Norfolk County, they took a jury from Worcester County and bust them in every day because they said they didn't think they could find an unbiased jury from Norfolk County. Maybe that's a good question. Maybe they will. Because I'm honest with you, when I go out in Norfolk County, compared to my home, when I go out in Holden or Worcester, and that's my hometown, you know what I mean? I go out there, I am recognized a significantly less amount in my own town than I am when I go out in Norwood or Dedham or whatever. When I go in Dedham, it's like everybody knows my name. It's one of those things. So like the Karen Reed thing is much, I mean, it's everywhere, but it's definitely much more popular in Norfolk County. So it's definitely going to be harder. So maybe that's a good question. But again, bussing these people in, oh my God, every day would be just wild to do, you know? So I don't know. Good question though.
Yeah, tough. I don't know anyone that, like in Massachusetts itself, that wouldn't know this case. So I just figure that's going to be a tough one.
It's going to be a lot harder to find a jury this time around for sure. So anyway, thank you for your call. Merry Christmas. You too. Bye-bye. All right, what do we got here? Next call.
Call from April. To accept, press 1. To send a voicemail, press 2.
Decorated dude hotline. Who's this?
Oh my God. Are you kidding me? I got through.
Dead serious.
Okay. Okay. I'm not going to tell you I love you and how
No, you can. No, I will allow it. I will allow it. You can say it.
But you just said you didn't want that.
No, I don't want that to be the only thing.
Okay. Well, you're going to really like my question.
Okay.
Every time I send in a Dono or something, I put the same question and it kind of just never happens. My name is April. I'm calling from Merrimack Valley.
Okay.
Shout out to Merrimack Valley. And my question is, since it's Christmas, can we call Janetti and just get him on the phone and just have like a good Christmas wrap? I mean, come on, dude. I mean, let's give the people something they all want to hear. You know, everyone wants to hear Janetti. I mean, those are the.
I know. Do you have his number though? I need his number. I don't have his number.
Do I have his number?
Yeah.
Are you serious?
Yeah, I would die for Janetti right now to come on the show. He confronted me a year ago at my
at course.
That was the first time I'd ever seen him in person. I've had him on my show. I mean, we all remember this. Let me play his freaking thing. Hold on. Where's the Janetti tape? I have some little video here of him losing. Where the fuck
Those
is
are the days.
I know. I missed
It was because guess what? Within 3 days, the 2 people I told them I was going to call, my household neighborhood did, and then you had this dickhead online doing that. He's a sex offender. You're not even supposed to post children. That's why you notice his name is never Aidan Kearney. All right, it's either Clarence Emerson, or it's either Turtleboy, or it's Uncle Turtleboy, or it's fucking swallowed it. Whatever the case may be, okay? I've asked him, give me back my music. He took all my music, all my Facebooks, all my masters. They copyrighted my name. I have over 600 messages the last 3 days.
Okay, yeah. Sorry, I don't know if you could hear that. I was playing some Janetti, but yeah.
I couldn't hear it.
Yeah, but it was good. It was good. So
I'm sure someone can send you the number and somebody can. I mean, it's Christmas.
He's constantly getting burner. Like, he's so ratchet. Like, he doesn't.
I know he is, dude, but it's funny.
It is funny. If you can get him on, I would die to get him on. So Janetti, call me up. Where you at, Janetti? Get in here. You're scared of me. All right. Thank you. Merry Christmas.
You too. Thank you.
Bye. Next up, here we go.
Call from Violet.
Decorated dude hotline. Who may I see him speaking to me?
Stop it. It's Violet.
Stop it. For real. What's going on, Violet? How you doing?
Well, I just wanted to say I've been following you for a long time, and I think you're great. And I wanted to say Merry Christmas and Happy Birthday.
Oh, thank you.
And keep doing what you're doing. Karen Reed is innocent. Let's go.
All right. Thank you. Got a question or anything?
All right. So, yeah. So, what's your favorite Christmas dinner?
My favorite Christmas dinner? I don't know.
Yeah.
Same as any other dinner. I mean, does Christmas really have a dinner? There's no food.
So, my family eats turkey, and then I make a ham, and I make prime rib. So I make all kinds of stuff for everybody because I got a lot of people over. So I just didn't know what your favorite was, and I'm curious.
I don't know. I guess buffalo chicken dip. Is that a dinner? I'd like that.
Really?
Yeah.
So that's what you like on Christmas too?
I like it on every day.
All right. Well, that's great, Turtleboy.
All right.
All right. Well, I hope you enjoy everything. Merry Christmas to you kids. Keep doing what you're doing. Love you.
Love you too. Have a great one. Thank you. You guys are too nice.
All right. You too.
Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.
All right. What else we got? Where'd my password go? They stole my passwords. They stole my. All right. Hey, yeah, keep the phone line is still there. Sorry, a bunch of people were on hold and oh, here we go. We got another one. Okay. Here we got one. I missed you. Whoever that was, I missed you. Something happened. Oh.
Call from Chris.
Decorated dude hotline. Who's this?
To accept.
Something's going on. Something's screwy. Hello?
This Turtleboy?
Yeah, who's this?
This is Sue from Michigan.
Sue from Michigan. What's going on?
Okay, I've got a question. As poorly dressed as John was that night, and him being laying out in the snow for that long, as cold as it was, it seems like at least a half inch of his whole body would have been frozen.
Would a half inch of his body would have been frozen?
Part of it would have been frozen. You get frostbite after being out at 12 to 15 degrees.
Yeah, I mean, he didn't have he was alive when they found him though. And I'm told I don't believe he had frostbite. Which
what about
what's your question?
What about a certain, well, has anybody checked into why it hasn't been a certain percentage of his body being frozen?
Oh, I mean, for sure. I mean, we've brought that up many times. How the fact that he was out there for supposedly 5.5 hours and he was still alive and didn't have frostbite at the time. It's like, that's one of the most obvious reasons that he was not out there since 12:30. That makes no sense. So we've brought it up, but and I'm sure Alan Jackson's team has brought it up, but
the amount of blood he lost, it would have frozen quicker.
You'd think so. You'd think so. So
yeah.
I agree completely. Okay. And one of many problems with this case. So thank you for the call. We appreciate it.
Yep. Bye-bye.
Bye-bye. All right. Next up, what do we got here? What is happening right now? Sorry, I'm getting all these missed calls.
To accept, press 1. To send a voicemail, press 2.
The fuck happened? Decorated Dude Hotline. Who's this? Motherfucker.
Hey, Turtleboy, it's Marianne.
Oh, hey, Marianne. How you doing?
Can you hear me?
Yes, I can hear you great.
I'm doing well, thank you. I wanted to, the question I have is, do you think, or is it possible for the SJC, when they review whether or not they're going to allow the first and third motion, or not motion, but what's the word? A verdict.
Yeah.
Will we also have an opportunity, or could they throw out the whole case altogether?
No, I don't think they could throw the whole case out. They only have the because they're not contending that the jury came to a verdict on the second count of manslaughter. So I don't think that's an option now.
Okay, well, thank you for taking my question.
Oh, my pleasure, Marianne. Yeah, you too. Thank you very much. You're too nice. Thank you. Hello. Hold on. What happened? Did I lose you? Sorry. I got something fucked up. Something's fucked up here. I'm getting a million fucking calls. Holy shit.
Call from To accept, press 1. To send a voicemail, press.
Hello. Hello, is this Grant Smith Jealous?
This is Grant Smith Jealous. How you doing, Unc?
Good. How are you doing?
Great. I have 2 questions, and I can ask them very, very quickly.
Okay, what do you got?
One, do you think in the retrial the defense will spend more time on trying to get the jury to understand what reasonable doubt is? And second, do you think they will also try to get into evidence somehow that the ARCA guys were not, in fact, insurance people and were hired completely impartially? And that's it.
Oh, stay on with me real quick in case I forget these questions. So number one, you're asking me, do I think that they will? So let's start with the second one, the insurance thing. Yes. Now that I do think that the defense now will, they can't ask them like, did the FBI hire you? Right. Because Auntie Bev doesn't like when you do that, but they could ask, did an insurance company hire you? Because that's obviously something that the jurors thought. So you can eliminate that one, right? Now that's one thing you can kind of check off. So that is an advantage they have. What was the first question again? Because it was a good question.
Do you think the defense will spend a little more time trying to hammer home reasonable doubt?
Yes, I do think absolutely that was a big weakness the first time. Is I didn't hear anything explaining what reasonable doubt was from the judge or from the defense team as a result of this. I heard a very impassioned speech from Alan Jackson about how they have the biggest burden in their hands. And like, it was like a great war speech, his whole closing argument. Like, it was very verbose and it was very like inspiring as far as like, go out there and make history and set just judgment. But I didn't hear any explanations in there about what the legal definition of reasonable doubt was, because certainly there was mountains and they didn't, nothing was proven beyond a reasonable doubt. So I hope they do that this time around.
Great. One more. Why won't the fake victim give me the time of day?
I don't know. Sorry about that, guy. I'm going to let you go, pal. But thank you very much. Good luck with that. I don't know. Bad luck, Rant. But good luck. Thank you. All right. Next up. All right. I don't know. What's Grant up to these days? I don't know. Now we got another call.
To accept, press 1. To send a voicemail, press 2.
Hello.
Turtleboy.
Decorated Dude Hotline. Who's this?
This is Jeff.
What's up, Jeff?
First-time caller, long-time listener.
Excellent. What's going on, my dude?
Hey, I want to ask you, when do the depositions for the civil lawsuit start for the McAlberts?
That's a really good question. I wish I had an answer to you, but maybe I'll inquire. Maybe if Karen Reed's watching right now, that she could message me and tell me, or I will inquire. I'm going to put that at the top of my list of questions to ask for the new year about, because that's a good question. When do the depots start? Because you'd like to think they would get them done before the trial, right?
Right.
Yeah. I mean, that would be helpful. Now that they can do that, like, might as fucking well. So hopefully soon. Right. Hopefully soon.
Lions with the big W today, buddy.
Lions with the W. Oh, you're from Michigan.
Yeah.
And not only Lions with the big W, but big L's, right, for the Eagles. I mean, that was equally as big. So you beat the Vikings.
Yeah, very nice.
You beat the Vikings. You got the 1 seed. It's over. So thank you for calling, my dude, and good luck with the Lions.
All right, Merry Christmas to you. All right, bye-bye.
You too. I have so many Turtle Riders in Michigan now. It's wild. Okay, next up.
Call from
Kevin from North Boston.
Oh.
To accept, press 1. To send a voicemail, press 2.
How do I accept? Hold on. How do I accept? Sorry, I can't. I don't know what the fuck.
Kevin from North Boston.
Okay, how do I accept it?
Accept,
Kevin
1.
from North Boston. How do I accept? Sorry, it's acting all screwy. You're not quite sure how to help me with that? I don't know if I lost you, Kevin from North Boston. All right, let's try this one. Hello.
Call from To accept, press 1. To send a voicemail, press 2.
Decorated Dude Hotline. Who's this?
Hello?
Yeah, you got to turn your show down in the background. I can hear in the background. No, it's got to turn. When you guys call, you got to, if you get through, you got to turn the TV off. Hello. All right. Give it a shot. All right. Next up. Hello. Decorated Dude Hotline. Hello. I don't know what the fuck's going on. Let me turn this off in 1 second. All right. I'm going to try this again. Okay. Switch. Hello.
Hello?
Decorated Dude Hotline. Who's this?
Hello?
Hello. Decorated Dude Hotline. Who's this?
Hello? Is your refrigerator running?
Okay. That's it? All right. Anyway, next up. Who's up next? Gay. How come the troll, does that count as a troll? Does that count as a troll? Yeah. How come the trolls never call? I would love to get some troll calls tonight. Hello.
To accept, press 1. To send a voicemail, press
Hello.
Hey, this is Angela. I'm from Ohio.
Angela from Ohio. Is that right?
Yep, that's correct.
Welcome to the show. How you doing? What do you got for me?
Well, why I actually sent you a random message. I think it was on Facebook. You need to get like some NDAs and stuff. So if you're giving information out to people, so that they have like a confidentiality, non-disclosure agreement with you. So like 𝗬𝗄𝗆 and them, that they can't use your information or disclose stuff. It was when you were talking about him, I sent you a message about that. I don't do criminal law or anything like that. I do corporate law. So
well,
that's just one thing I'd recommend.
I signed a contract. Well, I signed a contract with him that he could use all my interviews. That was the whole point.
Yeah, I know. But like, I'm just saying, if you talk to people in the future, you might want to get like some blank NDAs just so that like.
Well, how could I do a podcast? How could I do a podcast with someone if they can't use any of my content?
Well, they can use their. It limits how they can use your content. It's a negotiated thing. Like it tells how they can use confidential information.
Okay.
So it's like a non-disclosure confidentiality agreement.
All right, gotcha.
Basically, that also is like before you do that, but that's just something I had sent you on there.
Okay.
I would just look into it and just it's a way to protect your information and
Gotcha.
your confidential information.
I don't have any confidential information. Nobody's published any of my confidential information.
Yeah, I know. I'm just saying, if you have any, it's just a way to protect.
All right. Thank you very much. You have a wonderful Christmas. Thank you.
Oh, wait, that wasn't my question, though.
Oh, you got to spit it out then. What's going on?
Anyways, so my question is I don't understand why Jackson and them are not trying to actually suppress any information. Like somebody else said, chain of evidence, all that kind of stuff. I know they tried to get, the BAC out for Karen, but I mean, there's a lot more stuff they can try to suppress that they're letting the Commonwealth put in, which I guess they want to put in because they can use it towards the whole, fucked up
Well, send him an email. Send Alan an email. Just go tell him how to do his job. So go send him an email and you have a wonderful Christmas. I got to let you go. All right. Next up. Next, who do we got? Sorry, I'm missing like all these calls. Again, if you get on, got to be quick with it. That whole first part there didn't need any of that. Didn't need any of that. Thank you. All right. Hello.
Call from Beth. To accept, press 1. To send a voicemail, press 2.
Hello. Decorated Dude Hotline. Who's this? Hey, who's this?
This is Beth.
What's up, Beth? How you doing?
This is Beth from Arizona.
Beth from Arizona. How's it going?
Good.
What do you got, Beth?
I got the question. JFK and James Jackson did a video of them pulling out of 34 Fairview and showing the lawn.
Oh, yeah.
Should somebody go and reenact that, but have a body laying on the lawn, have a man laying on the lawn?
Oh, you know who did?
They pull out, and it's just going to be so obvious.
You know who did that?
Did they do that?
No, you know who did that, actually? Funny you should bring that up. There's a guy named Turtleboy and another guy named 𝗵𝗆. We did that already. We did a whole video on it.
You did a body laying on the lawn there?
Yeah, 𝗵𝗆 lay on the lawn. And I drove by.
Okay.
Oh, we invented that. Yeah, they're late to the game. But we're gonna wait. We're waiting to do one in the snow. That's what we're gonna try to do one in the snow. I gotta get a hold of the homeowner though and talk to her. Yeah. Go check the archives.
That's what I really want to see because it's gonna be so obvious. But anyway,
exactly.
Happy birthday and Merry Christmas.
All right, thank you very much. You too. Yeah, we did that first. We invented that. Hello. Decorated Dude Hotline.
To accept, press 1. To send a voicemail, press 2.
Decorated Dude Hotline. Who's this?
Fucking A, Jen.
What?
How you doing?
Good. Who's this?
Jennifer.
What's going on, Jennifer?
Can you hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you. What's going on?
I want to know, did you come when you fucked the Raggedy Ann doll?
All right, thank you. No, I didn't come when I fucked a Raggedy Ann doll. I did not come. Takes a little bit more than that, but good question. Thank you. That's a good. I don't know if that's a troll or not, but I didn't. Okay. Man, I'm getting a lot of calls. Holy shit. I don't even know what's going on. What do we got here? Hold on. This was way easier last time. Should I just shut this off? Hold on. How do I turn this off? Be right back. Hold on. Don't go anywhere. I got to fix this. Hold on. All right. Hopefully it's working now. Let's see. I think hopefully it's fixed. All right. Hold on. All right. Give it a call. Try calling. All right, here we go. Now we're going. Now we're cooking. Hello, Decorated Dude Hotline. Who's this? Wait, did I turn the volume down too much on it? No, it's on. Hello. Can they hear me? I don't know how the hell this thing works. Hold on. Wait.
Should be all the way up. Is it not on speaker though?
Is it? I couldn't hear anyone there. The Turtle Hotline. Yeah. Yeah, Ed, no, that last caller called and asked if I came from Raggedy Ann. I did not. I did not, just to be very clear. That was very inappropriate. It's getting so many calls. It's like FUPA Google voice.
Okay.
Is it working?
Somebody there? I don't know. It says it's on speaker. Everyone's
Yeah.
not talking.
Yeah. Hello? Anyone there? Connecting. Voice audio. Hold and accept. Let's see what happens. Nope. Missed call. Okay. I don't know what's going on here. But bro, it's like a million fucking calls. Missed call, missed call, missed call, missed call.
It was working fine before. What happened?
I have no fucking clue. All right. 20 voice notifications in the last minute. I don't know what the hell's going on. If I have to reboot, could we just turn it off? And okay. Actually, I'm getting a call here. Let's see what happens. But then I click on it. Oh, what about this? Should I? What? It's sound. Oh, and we hung up on him. But yeah, whatever. This is.
Call from Kevin from North. Oh, there you go.
Hello, Kevin.
Kevin from North Boston.
Oh, Kevin from North Boston. You got back in. What's going on, my dude?
What's up, man? I just wanted to know if you wanted to try my buffalo chicken dip for Christmas.
That's what you called to ask?
Yeah, man. You're the good buffalo chicken dip from the North End.
Never had it.
No?
All right. Thanks, man. Thanks. We'll talk to you later. Hello. Again, appreciate the calls. But leave the comedy to me. Hello. Hello. Motherfucker. Okay. This is so annoying. I don't know if it's because I'm getting too many calls it's doing this. Okay. Decorated Dude Hotline. Who's this?
Hi, it's Rose from Los Angeles.
Hey, Rose from LA. What's happening?
Quick question. Thanks for taking my call. Wondered why you think the prosecution, the defense is not doing any voir dires of their own in regards to the Commonwealth's witnesses. You know, the guy with the bits and bytes, and why aren't we questioning any of these witnesses? You know, validation.
It's a great question. It's a great question, and I don't even know. I don't think they're allowed to for some reason. I mean, Auntie Bev just lets anyone get up there and become an expert on all this. Although, yeah, you know, I mean, who really was? They didn't have any real experts in the first trial, did they? They had it seems like being a cop, it just makes you an expert on anything, or being a firefighter, or being, you know, whoever. Like they're all, I mean, the actual medical professionals, none of them said anything interesting, like Dr. Rice and other people like that. Like none of them had anything interesting to say, so it didn't really matter if they talked. So yeah, good question though. I like it.
And I was just curious because the bits and bytes guy, like, you know, they wanted their expert to be with him because they weren't very sure about his expertise in reviewing the Lexus material. But like, they couldn't do the same thing that the Commonwealth is doing. It seems. I think you're right. I just wasn't sure of what the law.
Yeah, good question. I'm going to look into that. So thank you very much. I'm having a merry. Yeah, you too.
Merry Christmas.
You too. Bye bye.
Bye bye.
All right, cool. Hello.
To accept, press 1. To send a voicemail,
I
press
can.
2.
Hey.
Decorated Dude Hotline. Who's this?
Hey, this is Kim.
Hey, what's up, Kim? Where you from? Oh, you gotta turn the TV off in the background. Rookie move. Where you from?
I'm from Burlington, Mass.
What's going on? How are you?
Good. No, I watch you all the time, actually. You did I knew a guy that you did, the Good Boss, which was.
Oh, Victor. That guy's such a douchebag.
Story.
Yeah, I fucking hate that guy.
Douchebag, yeah.
Oh, yeah.
He's a scammer.
Yeah.
Anyways, my question is, you know how the Apple data from the phone? I've always wondered we assume that they must have dragged John out to the lawn at some point. How come the Apple data from the phone doesn't show any steps that were taken?
Well, it shows the last steps taken at 12:32, and I believe that
if you dragged him, where would the phone have been? If it was the phone was in someone's pocket, if it was on, shouldn't have picked up some data of any steps or?
Yeah, I think they just walked out, and as soon as Karen Reed left, they just put the phone right there, because that was one of the first thing Brian Albert's going to do, get his phone out of the house, and I'm sure they went and they put the phone right. And then they put his body on top of the phone a couple hours later, and that was it. That's what I think happened.
So you're saying from where they the steps that showed him in the house, and then there was no Apple data after that. So wouldn't the steps from outside picked up?
What steps outside?
When they brought him outside.
No, they put the phone out there before the body. They put the phone out there at 12:32.
Yeah,
wouldn't if you had a dead body in your house with the phone, wouldn't you be get the phone out of here?
Yeah.
Right? Yeah. So sorry.
I thought it might have picked up someone's data walking with the.
Nah, I don't think it's that complicated. They were get the phone out of here. They just threw the phone out of. That's what I think they did. So thank you. Have a wonderful night.
Okay.
Bye. All right. Next, what we got here? Hello.
Call from
Meredith.
To accept, press 1. To send a voicemail, press 2.
Decorated Dude Hotline. Who's this?
Hey, Turtleboy. My name is Meredith, actually, from Douglas, Mass.
Meredith from Douglas. How you doing?
I'm good. How are you?
I'm good, thanks. What do you got?
Well, this is off topic a little bit, but watching you right now, and I'm noticing, I think that's Meredith's iPad.
Yes, it is.
I think you need to get. Are you going to get her a new iPad cover for Christmas?
Maybe I should. Maybe I should.
I think you might need to get her a new cover.
Yeah. 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 This thing's seen better days. That's for sure. So anyway, thanks for the call.
Have a good holiday.
You too. Bye-bye. You guys are jokes. Yeah. All right. Not jokes. You got jokes. All right. Hello.
Call from Gene.
Is this Gene from Dorchester?
Press 1. To send a voicemail, press 2.
Decorated Dude Hotline. Who's this?
Decorated dude. It's Gene from Dorchester.
Gene from Dorchester. How you doing? I like how we have regulars.
I want to put everybody's questions to rest about this whole Apple data crap. I worked for Apple for many years, and I always wondered why Karen's lawyers just didn't get someone from Apple to come there. But remember when you did the, they said that they went over the bump down the street, and then you went, and then there was no bumps.
Yep, no bumps.
So your Apple Watch, your Apple phone tracks your heart rate. It doesn't track your actual steps going up and down the stairs. So when people say, like, you know, when you go up the stairs, your heart rate goes up. It tracks your heart rate, so it knows that you're going up and upstairs because your heart rate goes up. So everything that the DA says is just bullshit. If he was sitting in the car and he went over a bump, it's not your heart rate ain't going to go up. So remember they said that it could be because they went over.
I think you're getting the watch confused with the phone. The phone doesn't know your heart rate. How can a phone know your heart rate?
That he had on, right?
No, a phone can't know your heart rate.
No, but I'm talking about the Apple Watch.
Yeah, it's not a watch. He didn't have a watch. He just had a phone.
Oh, I thought he had an Apple.
No, Jen McCabe had a watch.
Oh, Jen McCabe had the watch.
Yeah, that's why she got all the heart rate information and stuff like that. They didn't have that for John.
Oh, all right, my bad.
All good, Gene.
Because I've been hearing that.
Yeah, that's why you come here for the real news. So thank you, Gene. You have a wonderful Christmas.
All right.
All right. Bye. All right, who do we got here? Man, there's a lot of calls. Holy shit, look at all these goddamn calls. Oh, yeah, dude. Oh, go read the Victor the Good Boss stories. I did a big expose on him. He is the biggest scammer ever. Still hasn't done his taxes. Hello. Did I lose it? I thought he answered that. Now, here we go. We got a call.
Call from Chris. To accept, press 1. To send a
Decorated Dude Hotline. Who's this?
Chris.
Hi, Chris.
What's up, dude?
Nothing. What do you got?
Listen, man, what I don't understand, man, is we all know that she's getting set up.
We do.
What makes you think they're not going to do that to you?
What do you mean do it to me? How are they going to do it to me? They've already arrested me, bro. They've already put me in jail. Did you miss that?
No, but they're going to get you convicted and you're going to go away for a while.
Oh, fuck off. You think they're going to, how the fuck are they going to convict me? Has Kearney been convicted?
Well, no, I'm saying if they're going to fabricate info against Karen, then they can fabricate info against you.
Bro, have you read about my case at all?
Why wouldn't they?
Have you followed my case at all?
I'm saying the corruption.
Hello.
So deep.
Yeah, but the corruption so deep. These aren't words. No, when you talk to me, you have to say things that make sense. The corruption is so deep are just words. What the fuck does that mean? How? Explain to me how they'll frame me. Go ahead.
Well, first of all, we know that they framed Karen, right?
Can you answer my question? How are they going to frame me? They can't play tail light on me. How are they going to frame me? Have you followed my case?
Well, first of all, didn't you follow? Yes, but didn't you follow people around? Didn't they say stop contacting me?
No, dude, I got to hang up. So look Like, if you're going to call, you got to be educated. Literally, Nate, give me a single person who told me, who said that. Can you name one?
I've seen them all on podcasts.
Give me one. Give me the name of one person. Give me the name of one person who told me to stop.
Didn't Jen McCabe?
No, she never told. She never once asked me to stop, ever. Anything else?
I saw the video when you went to the game.
Yeah, did she tell me to stop? Did you?
Her husband did, didn't he?
No.
I saw in the video.
Oh, it is. You should watch it again because that's not what happened.
Yeah, rewatch that, dude.
Oh, I've watched it. Oh, yeah, I've never. Oh, yeah, I should rewatch it. How about you fucking rewatch it? You haven't.
I'm not the one that's. Hey, dude, I'm on your side, man. But
Well, you're just spouting bullshit. If you're gonna call up here, you got to know.
You wanted, dude. You said you wanted stuff that was contrary to what you believe. So I'm trying to present that to you.
You're not presenting anything. You're just making shit up. You're telling me shit that didn't happen happened. That never happened.
Dude, they asked you to leave. They asked you to leave. They said.
Who asked me to leave?
Us alone. I saw on the video.
Who asked me to leave? And what does that? I don't have to leave. Why would I leave? Well, yeah, why would I leave?
You just asked me. Did they say something to you? Yes, they did.
Jen McCabe never told me to stop asking her questions. That never happened.
Jen McCabe's husband asked you to leave them alone. Yes, it's on video. I saw it.
He told me to leave. Yeah, he told me to leave. He doesn't have a right to tell me to leave. And I said, I'm not leaving.
He said leave them alone.
Okay. So this guy doesn't know what the fuck he's talking about. He should go back and watch it. There was like some fucking, remember the guy? Just go watch the video again. Never once did they ever tell me I don't want to answer any of your questions. That never happened. Anyway, hello.
Call from MJ. To accept, press 1. To send a voicemail, press 2.
Decorated dude hotline. Who's this?
MJ.
What's up, MJ? How you doing?
I'm good. I have a quick question, and you may have already touched on this, but when they were in the trial, they were talking about the 6 droplets of blood, but I did not hear them talk about the vomit and blood that were in his boxer shorts. So if the blood came from his head and he was sitting up and it all went down his front, like through his shoulders, down into his boxer shorts, why wasn't that brought up during the trial?
They didn't. I mean, I don't remember every aspect of the trial. They never asked anyone to explain that. Any prosecution witnesses? Interesting.
I thought it was interesting. I mean, they only talked about the 6 droplets of blood in the red Solo cups, but I mean, there's been talk of the blood and the vomit in his boxer shorts, which if he's vomiting, he's sitting up.
Interesting.
But that was never brought up in the trial.
Yeah, that's a good point. I mean, if it was never brought up, then I believe you. Again, I don't remember everything that was and wasn't brought up. I feel like I need a refresher with the whole trial, but that's certainly a very relevant point. The fact that if John O'Keefe was hit by a car, there should not be any puke on his boxer shorts, because that makes no sense at all, does it?
Right. I mean, it would be in the snow,
right?
But it was in his boxer shorts, and I just don't remember it being brought up.
I don't remember it either. So that's a great point, MJ, and I hope they hammer that home in the second trial.
I do too. Hey, I love you. Merry Christmas, and I hope you really enjoy your time with your kids.
Oh, thank you. I will. I appreciate that. Thank you. All right.
Love you. Bye.
There we go.
To accept, press 1. To send a voicemail, press 2.
All right. Decorated dude hotline.
Aidan.
Who's this?
Hey, I have a question for you. I swear to God, I remember that it was an Australian YouTuber. I can't remember if it was 𝗺cie Insider, but she had done like a Turtleboy rant or some Australian YouTuber. It was a female.
Yeah, it's 𝗺cie Insider probably.
Was it 𝗺cie Insider?
Yeah. So what's your question?
I just was confused because I was trying to remember who did that, because I swear to God, I saw you play this on your show not that long ago.
Yeah, it's probably 𝗺cie Insider.
I guess that was my
I guess that's my question. I'm
All right.
trying to figure out.
All right. Thank you.
if that was-
All right. Thank you. Next up.
Call from Sherry. To accept, press 1.
There we go. Decorated Dude Hotline. Who's this?
Turtleboy.
What's up?
Hey, this is Sherry from the Upper Peninsula of Michigan.
Oh, another Michigander. Yuri, is that your name? Yuri?
Sherry.
Sherry, what's up, Sherry? What are you going on? What's going on?
Hey, a couple things. This is crazy. I'm on the phone with you. Listen, when the doctor was just on the stand again a couple of days ago, Melanie Little was doing a podcast that was showing a potential paw print on his shirt.
Okay.
What's
your question?
Pointing out when they were pointing out the holes and stuff. I just thought that was interesting. I didn't know if you
I didn't notice that. I didn't notice that, but I'll have to check that out.
Yeah, and the other thing, I think Higgins just called you a couple of phone calls back. Kevin from North Boston. It sounded like Higgins.
I don't think that was Higgins, but I appreciate that. Thank you very much. I'll have to go listen again. Thank you.
Yeah, listen to it again. All right, bye.
Thank you. And I saw somebody say, "Damn, Turtleboy, you're a cross of rude with calls that are exact." Because I can be, because I can be as rude as I fucking want, and people will still keep calling. That's the beauty of this. Is that I have no talk. Like, there's a lot of people watching, and people want to be entertained. So like people are not listening to the show so they can hear like you rambling on about nothing. Like, so it's like, I might sound rude, but it's for a reason, because it's bad radio. You know what I mean? If you don't like it, go fuck yourself. Hello.
John.
To accept.
Decorated Dude Hotline. Who's this? I lose him. I lose Josh. Okay. Anybody? Can we get some good calls? No, some of them have been good. I don't want to crap on all the calls. We need to step up the game here.
Call from Elsa. To accept, press 1.
Decorated Dude Hotline. Who's this? Elsa, what's going on, Elsa?
Hi, from Missouri.
Oh, Elsa from Mizzou. What's going on?
This is the second time I tried. I tried last week, and I tried 107 times.
Well, here you go. Here we are. What do you got? You must have some
I
important.
got a question.
Okay.
Okay, you said you had to be 100 feet from the fake victim at the courthouse?
No, I have to stay 100 yards away from her unless I'm in
100 yards.
Unless I'm within 50 yards of a courthouse, and then all bets are off.
Well, how many yards would be from her in the courthouse to you across the street at the deeds?
That was less than 100 yards.
Oh, that was less than 100 yards?
I think so. So thank you.
Okay.
All right. Thank you for calling. That's what,
You need to have Phelps return Microdot's image.
Yeah, I'll tell him that. I'll get right on that. Thank you for the call.
Thank you.
All
Merry
right.
Christmas.
You too. Bye-bye. All right, next up, who do we got?
Call from
John.
To accept, press 1. To send a voicemail, press 2.
Decorated Dude Hotline. Who's this?
That's crazy. I actually got through.
Yes, John. What's going on?
Abe. What's up, man?
Not much.
So I'm just curious, what are they going to do without Michael Proctor this time around?
It's a good question. I mean, how do you? I mean, I assume they're going to have 𝗏𝗏𝗆 do all the talking for him. We don't know for sure that Proctor's not going to testify. We assume he's not, because how the fuck can they? But how the fuck could they in the first trial? You know, and they still went ahead with it, right?
Yeah, but I mean, like, the defense is just going to tear him apart.
I know, but they tore him apart the first time around. And what difference did it make to the idiots that weren't convinced that he wasn't hit by a car? You know what I mean? That's the bigger obstacle.
Yeah, true. Very true.
So,
well, glad I got through. Have a good evening.
See, I like that. That was a good call. Thank you very much. See, that's a good call right there. I like that. Thank you. I didn't even remember his name. Was that John?
Amanda from Boston. To accept, press 1. To send a voicemail, press 2.
Decorated Dude Hotline. Who's this?
This is Amanda from Boston.
What's up, Amanda?
I just wanted to say Merry Christmas, and I wanted to let you know that Amanda from episode 10 of fucking Phelps' thing.
That was you?
And yeah, that's me.
Oh, that was legendary. Yeah, go.
And I just wanted to say, because I know that Phelps is probably listening, I wanted to say he's a fucking blowhard, and he's probably working with like 1.5 inches of hard meat.
Oh, you're giving him too much credit, I think, but thank you very much.
I think I probably am, but
Yeah.
he can go fuck himself.
Yes,
So,
I love it.
Have a good night.
Yeah, you too. Thank you, Amanda. She left.
Okay, bye.
Thank you. She left Phelps a voicemail that he played on his podcast. It was great. All right. And he cried about, oh, they're being so mean. Did I lose somebody there? He's like, oh, the Turtle Riders are being mean to me. Listen to this voicemail. He played Amanda from Boston. She's like, go fuck yourself at the end. It was great. Hello.
Call from Tanya.
Hello. Decorated Dude Hotline. Who's this?
Hey, Turtleboy. This is Tanya. How are you?
I'm good, Tanya. How you doing?
Good. Thank you. Calling from Las Vegas. So you have support on the West Coast as well.
Nice. Love those LV cops.
Yes, absolutely. They're phenomenal. Hey, question. What do you think about 𝗪𝗐 and possibly Valentina's reaching out to you, wanting to have a deal with you, like on purpose?
What do you mean on purpose?
Purposely doing that, trying to get information that you have, and I don't know, just possibly some cops being behind it.
I don't think it was that complicated. I don't think it's that devious. I think Valentine has liked me a lot. Like if you read his earlier stuff, like he thought I was the shit. And then, but his love, ultimately at the end of the day, he hooked me up with a podcaster with no talent, the only guy he does business with, clearly. And we did a podcast, and his ultimate dedication was to Phelps at the end of the day. Like that's his, like I swear to God, they're fucking. Like, I swear to God. And to me, it's just that simple. I don't even think it's that devious. But thank you very much for the call. I appreciate it. You have a wonderful Christmas.
Absolutely. Take care.
You
Merry
too, bye.
Christmas.
All right, next up. I'm getting stood. So all these calls. Okay, next up. Here we go. Hello?
Call from Baby.
Who?
To accept, press 1. To send a
Brady?
voicemail, press 2.
Decorated Dude Hotline. Who's this?
It's Closet Baby.
It's the Closet Baby?
Yes.
What's going on, Closet Baby?
Merry Christmas. I sent you a turtle chat.
You sent me a turtle chat, Closet Baby?
Yes.
That's so sweet. That's so sweet. How are you? I hope you get out of the closet.
Me too. I hope so.
Well, yeah, things sound a little loud over there. I hope things quiet down, and that, maybe the DCF fairy will visit you soon and you can be rescued. So you have a wonderful night.
Thank you. Bye.
The Closet Baby, ladies and gentlemen, called me. That's wild.
To accept, press 1. To send a voicemail, press 2.
Decorated Dude Hotline. Who's this?
Uncle Turtleboy, how have you been?
Good. Who's this?
Pete Peters.
Who is this?
Mr. Pete Peters.
Hi, Pete. How you doing?
Mr. Pete Peters.
What's going on, my dude?
How you doing? Long time no see. Hey, but the thing about Karen Reed, my outlook is, how the hell could you lie there for that long in that weather and not die. You know what I mean? It's just cut and dry.
Exactly.
They dumped him out there, you know?
Yeah.
I mean, he was warm in the house for a little, you know what I mean?
Yeah, I know what you mean, brother. Well,
but, I got an idea. I think you should bring Brett back for one show.
No.
To show the all the new
no.
troops.
No, that won't be happening. All right, thank you, man.
It would be a little too much, huh? Okay.
Yeah. No, thank you.
Hey,
All
it's great to talk to you. I'll let the next guy talk to you.
All right, thanks, my dude. Merry Christmas. All right, what do we got here?
Jam Cracker.
Jam Cracker.
To accept, press 1. To send a voicemail, press...
Decorated Dude Hotline, who's this?
Hello? Jam Cracker.
Hi, Jam Cracker, what's up?
Hi, Aidan. I just have a question. Why do you keep misgendering Raggedy Andy?
Was that Raggedy Andy that I fucked? I don't even remember.
Yes.
Does it?
Well, and Merry Christmas.
All right, thank you very much. I didn't even know. Thank you very much. All right, I didn't know it was Raggedy Andy. I guess I don't know. I guess I did they 5-0 no for Brett. If you guys don't know Brett used to be like a fill-in co-host that I had before I kind of blew up, and thank God he's gone. So, just a complete loser. All right, I think I lost whoever called in there. What else we got here? Come on. Call in, folks. Let's see. I think I lost you guys. Voicemail from Dylan from Canton. Holy shit. Dylan from Canton has left like 100 voicemails. Dude. Oh my God. All these voicemails. Holy shit. Ellen from Canton. Okay. Anyway, how do I get back to the calls? Let's see. Hello.
To accept, press 1. To send a voicemail, press 2.
Decorated Dude Hotline. Who's this?
What's up? It's Abby.
Hi, Abby. What's going on? What do you got?
Question. Well, obviously they're all questions. How long do you think it's going to take any of the McAlberts to move out of Massachusetts?
Well, one of them's already moved to Norwood. I don't think the rest of them are going anywhere.
Okay, interesting.
All right. Well, you have a wonderful night.
Happy holidays. Thank you.
Yeah, thank you very much. Yeah, they're not moving anywhere. I mean, if they haven't moved over this, like that's kind of the whole point is they ain't going nowhere. These people want to fuck around and
Call from
Heidi.
They want to pretend like everything's normal. Decorated Dude Hotline. Who's this?
Hello.
Hello.
Hey, Turtleboy. It's Heidi from Webda. How you doing?
Heidi from Webda. I'm good. How are you doing?
I'm doing good. I just want to congratulate you on all the great things you're doing and wish you a Merry Christmas. I don't got no questions because I trust your sources.
All right. Thank you. Appreciate it, Heidi. You have a wonderful Christmas.
You also.
All right. No more of those calls. I appreciate it. But again, ask questions. All right. This is no time for dick sucking here. No offense. No offense. All right. No, I'm just kidding. That was a nice thing. But, we need content here. We need content. Here we go. What do we got here?
Call from
Nicole.
Nicole Albert. Hello. Decorated Dude Hotline.
Call from
Nicole.
Decorated Dude Hotline. Who's this?
Hey, it's Nicole from Holden and UMass. How you doing?
Oh, what's up, Nicole from Holden and UMass? Good. How are you?
I'm good. Hey, here's my question. What are the chances, 1 to 10, these two guys will testify for the defense? Tom Beatty and Tom Kelleher.
Tom Beatty, 1. I mean, I don't. you know, I don't, I mean, I feel like they could get something out of him as far as that call that he got and his daughter. They would have to bring his daughter on the stand, and I don't think he wants to do that. Tom Kelleher, that should be higher. That should be like 5 or 6 at least.
This is like the most underrated.
He is very, very, very
I mean,
underrated.
He needs to come.
He does. That's what she said. So thank you very much. All right.
All right. Let's hope we see him up in the stand.
Yeah, absolutely.
Merry Christmas.
Bye-bye. All right. Next up. Yeah. They gotta get Kelleher on the stand for sure.
Call from
Steve.
To accept, press 1. To send a voicemail, press 2.
Decorated Dude Hotline. Who's this?
Hey, what's up, doctor? This is Steve.
What's up, Steve? How can I help you?
So, real quick, during the first trial, they showed, obviously, the waterfall bar from inside, but they also had some video from outside the bar when everybody was leaving.
That's right.
The video with all the snow.
Yep.
How come there's not more video of that from the outside? They showed John leave. They made it a point to show that he had the glass in his hand. I would love to see both of the Bryans exiting that bar that night. What happened after they held them back in the bar? I wanted to see their demeanor. Did they have another conversation? Was he trying to get back in the bar? I would love to see that if it's available, and I don't know why it never was showed. Something that always bothered me. Correct me if I'm wrong.
I'll tell you one thing that they don't show is that Brian Albert. Did you know that Brian Albert testified that when he got back to the house, that Brian Higgins was already there plowing out the driveway?
Yeah, right, exactly.
But the
whole timeline is fucking junk. We can all agree on that. But if that video from outside the bar while they're all leaving, again, when you see them trying to hold Brian Higgins back and he's gesturing over to John, they didn't focus on that so much, but I would love to see the aftermath. After they left, they all left out that same door. What happened after? Did he try to go back in? Were they still trying to calm him down? Was he still having that tough guy demeanor? Or fuck him, I'm going to get my, this, whatever.
Well,
is there more to that?
Don't you feel like if there was video, if the video showed Higgins like being held back and acting like a douche, don't you think the defense would have used that?
That's what I'm saying. But even if there wasn't that, did they have another conversation? Was it just that the quality wasn't good? It's just something that's always
the quality from the outside camera sucked. I remember when they showed those outside cameras, and I'm like, it didn't really show much at all.
Yeah, because it was really exactly. The snow was coming down sideways.
Yeah.
But again, if there was just that little extra where you're like, you know what, they had one more sort of final conversation. He sort of brushed them away. Maybe they went to their separate cars. I just always wanted a little more from that.
Good point, man. I like it. Thank you very much for the call. Appreciate it.
All right, bro. Merry Christmas.
You too. That was a good call. Hello.
Call out to press 1.
Decorated Dude Hotline. Who's this?
Oh my God, this is Joni. I can't believe I got through.
Joni? You Joni?
Yeah.
Hi, Joni.
Yeah, I mean, last time I called, you thought I said Stu McCabe or something like that.
Oh.
But no, it's Joni.
What's going on?
Okay. Well, I just have it's kind of a comment. After on the first, when Nicole Albert was on the stand, if you listen to her testimony, at one point she's talking about Chloe walking around the kitchen, and it's just one word she says. Here, let me see. She's talking about. She says, I think she just walked around the kitchen, and then I think you just brought her back upstairs. And she says you instead of I think he. And it's a small thing, but it just reminded me that she might have been rehearsing it with her husband.
You talking about the dog?
Yeah, the dog. Chloe
yeah, I don't know. That's maybe. I'd have to go back and listen to it, but I'll take your word for it. She said a lot of interesting things. It was
just,
Yeah. So, all right. Well, thank you for the.
Because a lot of their testimony.
I'll go and listen to it again.
Was so rehearsed.
The whole thing was rehearsed. Everything they said was rehearsed. So it wouldn't surprise me. So appreciate the call. All right. Who we got next? Hold on. Decorated Dude Hotline. Who's this?
Sharon from Worcester.
Sharon from Worcester. What's going on? How can I help you?
What's going on? Thanks for taking my call. So I actually have a question. I'll get to it. Rewatching the 𝗵𝗵𝗃𝗺 testimony. And just noticed that she had told a tale about picking up a random stray dog during that day.
Did you really?
I was wondering, do you think it's possible that she took the dog?
No. I think Tristan took the dog. Tristan and Caitlin got that dog the fuck out of there. I think that's what happened.
I just thought it was weird that she was just telling a tale about finding a stray dog.
Yeah, she told a lot of tales that day. She told a lot of tales. Because, the biggest tale she told was that I was home by 12:30.
That's all I had.
All right. Thank you very much.
Merry Christmas.
You too. Bye-bye. Yeah, fuck 𝗵𝗵𝗃𝗺. She's just like her mother. Piece of shit. Okay, next up. Okay. Actually, I can just rest it right there. Anybody, let's see. I'm getting all these calls. There's just so many calls that I don't even know how to work it. Tristan and Caitlin definitely took the dog.
Call from. To accept, press 1. To send a voicemail, press 2.
Decorated Dude Hotline. Who's this? That's immature. Okay. No, so we got a troll. Again, but I'm not monetized, so you can say they just played the N-word over and over again. But again, that would hurt me if I was monetized. I'm not, so there's nothing you can do about it. You know what I mean? There we go. And again, no names, I'm not picking up anymore.
Call from Chrissy. To accept, press 1. To send a voicemail, press 2.
Decorated Dude Hotline. Who's this?
Hey, it's Chrissy. Hey, quick question. If 𝗕𝗵𝗃𝗺 doesn't testify this time, are they going to be able to ask whoever does about what he said in the first trial?
No, I don't think so. But the defense could call him if they wanted to, which I hope they would.
Yeah, that's my question. I wanted to be brief. Thanks. Appreciate you.
Thank you for keeping it brief. I appreciate that. Good question. That's actually a very good question. So thank you for that one. Cool. And like Lissa says here, like that's all you can get out of them is like that's the kind of shit,
Call from
Patrick, the Dude Decorator.
To accept, press 1. To send a voicemail, press 2.
Decorated Dude Hotline. Who's this?
Hey, it's Patrick. I just want to let you know I'm a dude who decorates.
Okay. Is that it?
No, I got a question. Listen, I know that the jury didn't believe the architects, but if they could do their job as good as they did, maybe they could see that Karen Reed actually hit John's car.
All right. So anyway, as soon as Karen Reed hit John, what is that what you're saying? I don't even know. Okay, next up. Sorry, did I cut him off? I thought he was a troll there. Sorry. Again, leave the comedy to me. The 𝗵𝗵𝗃𝗺 was funny.
To accept, press 1. To send a voicemail, press 2.
Decorated Dude Hotline. Who's this? Okay.
Hi, it's Sandra.
Hi, Sandra. How you doing?
Good. Calling you from Toronto, Canada.
Good, thanks. And I just want to apologize to the last caller. Apparently, he said he hit John's car and hung up on him too early. So I apologize for that, dude. Have a Merry Christmas. But anyway, tell me about it's a lot of pressure up here, guys. I got people calling in saying the N-word and stuff. You got a quick trigger. So thank you. Anyway, what's going on?
Oh, my goodness. Okay, so quick question. If, as an example, if in the second trial, if the defense wants to call trooper or any of the troopers, can Bev say no if the prosecutor doesn't want to call them?
No, I don't believe they can. I don't believe she can.
Oh, that's excellent.
Exactly.
I hope that they call all these people up again.
They
I
should.
hope that they do.
They should call. They should call
that.
𝗺𝗵𝗵𝗧𝘂𝗶𝗄𝗏 up, and all these. Every single person who was on those texts with Proctor should be called up over and over again.
Sorry, I couldn't hear you.
Every single person who was on those texts with Proctor should be called up. Every single one of them.
Oh my God, that would be
awesome. Like, so what do you think of that?
Exactly. Exactly. Yeah. Everybody.
Yeah. So anyway, thanks for the call.
And I just want to see those ARCA guys again.
Oh, they're going to be great.
Okay, but thank you so much, and love you. Merry Christmas.
All right, thank you. You too.
Love it. Okay, thanks.
I bet you there's a lot of women out there would like to see the ARCA guys again. Just saying.
Call from
Matt.
To accept, press 1. To send a voice.
Decorated dude hotline. Who's this? Okay.
Call from
Heidi.
To accept, press 1. To send a voicemail, press 2.
Decorated dude hotline. Who's this? I apologize for the problems.
Call from
Heidi.
Okay, Heidi. Let's try Heidi again.
To accept.
Decorated dude hotline. Who's this?
Hi, it's Heidi from Tucson. How are you?
Good, Heidi. How you doing?
Good. A bit off topic. I know the Monica Cannon grant trial will start December 2nd, but I haven't seen anything. Do you know anything about it?
Yeah, it got moved to October of 2025. She got a stay of execution. And she's
God.
And she's engaged to some other guy named Joe Banks. We saw recently on social media. So her husband's dead, and she's got a new fiance. And as you can imagine, his timeline is full of Black Lives Matter.
Another house, then.
Yeah. So I appreciate that. You have a wonderful one, Heidi.
Thank you.
Bye.
You too. Bye.
Oh, good old Monica Cannon Grant. Ratchet ass Monica. Okay. What else we got?
Call from
Natalie.
Natalie.
To accept, press 1.
Decorated dude hotline. Who's this?
Hi, this is Natalie.
Hi, Natalie. Where are you from?
Montreal.
Montreal. Back-to-back Canadians. What's going on? How can I help you?
Okay, well, my comment is just about the strategy for the defense the first time around. I think that they overestimated the capacity of the jury to retain all the information, and they just counted on the ARCA guys. And I think that this time, maybe they need the help of pedagogues or whatever to make sure that the jury retains the right information.
What's a pedagogue?
I think that that would be helpful.
What's a pedagogue?
Like, I mean, teachers, like a teacher, you know, people who know how to make people retain information.
So you think they should hire a teacher?
They should get,
like to get a
like
get teachers on the jury. You're saying?
Well, teachers on the jury, but also teachers. Maybe a teacher as a consultant to help them.
You know what the problem is? There's no easy way to do it. So like throughout the trial. Throughout the trial, witnesses would say things that contradicted what other witnesses said constantly. And the problem was that the jurors probably forgot, like, wait, who said that? Wait. And it was like a big, if you don't remember every single thing every witness said, you don't remember that, oh, these people are just constantly contradicting each other. It's a big problem. And I don't know how to solve that problem. So, but yeah. Anyway, thank you for the call. I appreciate it.
I think they just didn't push back enough.
Yeah, maybe. All right. Thank you very much.
Thanks.
All right. Decorated. Oh, no.
Call.
Oh, sorry, I missed it. Hello. There we go.
To accept, press 1.
Right.
Send a voicemail, press 2.
Decorated dude hotline. Who's this?
Call from
Mary.
To accept, press 1. To send a voicemail, press 2.
Hello. I don't know what the fuck's going on. It's not. I'm getting so many calls that it's like overloading. It's like wild. So I don't. I'm new to this whole thing. Yeah, let's try this one.
Call from. To send a voicemail, press 2.
Decorated Dude Hotline. Who's this?
I'm Mallory from New York.
Hi, Mallory. What's going on?
Hey, I just don't understand why people have not taken note that when Jennifer McCabe was outside the car, she was allegedly praying, talking about period blood, calling or Googling how long to die in the cold. She also called her brother-in-law at 6:23 in the morning as well as Googling. And it's never been brought up anywhere.
What, Brian Albert?
Yeah, she called Brian Albert at the same time. She was Googling that when she was also allegedly praying and John was getting taken in an ambulance. She also called her brother at that same exact time.
At 6:23 or 6:24?
6:23 in the morning. She called Brian Albert at the same time she was Googling that.
And she screenshotted his phone number. Remember that too?
Yeah, and it's never been brought up. Like Olivia, Flipperhead, Richie, no one has ever brought it up, and I've been screaming it from the rooftops.
Well, speaking of
It is
Microdots,
wild to me.
Microdots has just commented, and he said that's in his next video. So funny you should mention that.
Yeah,
So
yeah.
thank you very much. Good call. I like it.
You're welcome.
Merry Christmas.
Call from
Mary.
To accept, press 1. To send a voice.
Decorated Dude Hotline. Who's this?
Hey, Turtleboy, it's Mary.
Hi, Mary. What's going on?
Hi. Just wanted to add to what that other caller was saying about wanting to have information presented in a way that would help people remember. I've been thinking that also because I am a visual learner, and I wondered if you knew whether or not in the average courtroom, a defense lawyer could have like a big whiteboard and put key points or just important information that he wanted to stick in people's minds.
Yeah, that would all happen in the closing because you can't do that during the middle of a trial. You would need to do that during the closing. I don't know if you're allowed to use visuals like that. And the problem with the closing was he only got an hour to do it. And there's only so much you could say in an hour. You know what I mean? So it was a real...
Well, true. But then again, it's back to that whole thing about making the impression on people's brains, to see something written down like keys.
Like what? I mean? Give me an example of something that you would write down that you would want them to see.
Pardon, sorry, I didn't hear you.
Give me an example of something you would think they should write down that they would want the jury to see.
Well, I hadn't thought about it ahead of time. I suppose just whether it's time things or, key points. For example, ARCA guys or scientists who, I don't know, I can't think offhand.
I know what you mean. It's tough talking off the cuff. Yeah.
Huh?
It's tough talking off the cuff. I get it. But I think that, like, for instance, I get the visual thing. Like, you put it up there and you're like, well, here's at 12:32, this, they say this happened, but Jennifer McCabe says she saw the car outside at 12:45, but they're in there. The Wi-Fi says 12:36. She's back home. So the two of these things cannot be. She's lying, something like that. But so I appreciate,
or just like a whole timeline. This.
Yeah.
Medical. Bing, 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 bing. Do you know what I mean? Rather than all these facts going around in people's minds, especially because apparently when the jury is in deliberations, they can't share with each other their notes.
Right.
So, I mean, if people didn't write down a lot of things and organize it, I mean, it would be gone, I would think, So that's where, if there was a way to bring back the key points. But anyways, thank you. It's just an idea, and
I love it.
Appreciate the call.
Great idea. Thank you.
Take care.
Wonderful. Merry Christmas.
Yep.
Good call. Nice lady right there. Heart of gold. All right.
Call back, press 1.
I think I lost you, caller. All right. Let's try this one. The 416 number. I lost you, 416. Sorry, it's so fucked up. It's like so many calls are coming in at once. This is crazy. This is what. Try it again. It'll ring in a sec. Look at all these missed calls. I don't know how to play the voicemails, Carrie. Everyone else but them? Hello?
To accept, press 1. To send a voicemail, press 2.
Decorated Dude Hotline.
Hi, I can't believe it got through. Every time I kept calling, it would just say, even when you were sitting there waiting on the call, it would say that the phone line was not available.
Well, you're in now.
Anyway,
what's going on?
My name's 𝗵𝗂𝗧𝗂𝗏, and I was calling because I had emailed you back on July 31st, a long time ago, and I had sent you a couple of videos. And one thing I think that went wrong with the trial is, which kind of was a good thing, I think the defense thought, you know, like when they had a good witness, okay, that told the truth on the stand, which was rare. They didn't bother cross-examining them. And
can you give me an example?
It was a very good witness that you keep on insisting, and which is the truth, but not many creators are talking about it. John was beaten to death. Okay, Dr. Renee Stonebridge, the neuropathologist, her testimony needs to be repeated over and over again, because she goes over how he had damage to the frontal lobe, the left lobe, the right lobe, and how the underside squeezed together, the hemorrhage happened, and what killed him. She actually tells what killed John O'Keefe.
All right.
The beating.
We'll have to go back and watch it.
Do what?
We'll have to go back and watch it. So thank you for the call.
Okay, I appreciate it.
All right. Thank you. All right. Who do we got here? I lost whoever this is. What are these voicemails? Hold on. Sorry, I'm trying to answer the calls. Oh my gosh. I have like 1 million voicemails from Dylan from Canton that are like 3 seconds long, and I don't know how to listen to them. But either way. Okay, cool. Anyone else? Anyone else got anything to say? I don't know how to play him. But all right, here we go. Here's a call. Couple more, then we got to end this. Decorated Dude Hotline. Who's this? Again, I don't know what's going on. Hello? No one there. How about this?
Voicemail, press 2.
Decorated Dude Hotline. Who's this? Motherfucker. What the fuck? I'm about to give up on this shit. All right, hold on. Try this one. The fuck? What this one? Dude. Hello. Decorated Dude Hotline. Who's this?
Dude, you need a fucking secretary. What's up, Aidan? This is Jessica.
Hi, Jessica.
Hey, listen, I just want to say I doubt that this is going to go to trial. At the end of the day, it's taking too fucking long. The longer it goes, the better it gets. I know earlier you said, fuck Josh. I get it. I'm on the same fucking boat, dude. Like, I'm losing all my hope in him. But I think we need to just keep it going a little bit longer. Brendan's a fucking idiot.
I agree.
So I just believe that, like, for Karen, the longer it goes, as for yourself too, the longer the shit goes on, from my own experience, it's gonna get better. And I just pray for you guys both.
All right.
But
well, thank you very much.
It will all get better.
All right. Thank you. Have a wonderful night. Merry Christmas.
Thank you.
All right. What do we got here? Who's up next?
To accept, press 1.
Hello? Oh, it's so aggravating. I still believe in Josh. I mean, I guess I believe, but, you know, hurry the fuck up. You know, he already let her down once by letting her go to trial in the first
Call
place.
from
Jody.
Hello? Decorated Dude Hotline.
Hey, what's up, Turtleboy?
How are you? Who's this?
I'm doing well. This is Jody from Connecticut.
What's
or
up,
Jay-Z
Jody?
on
How you doing,
YouTube.
Jody?
But I'm doing well. I have a big, very huge, important question for you.
Ooh.
Please tell me you're picking the Irish finally.
Yes, Notre Dame's going to win the whole thing for sure.
Okay, awesome.
Yeah.
That's all I needed to know.
All right, thank you.
Bye.
Of course I'm picking Notre Dame. I've always picked them. Okay, next up. All right, here we go.
Call from
Jessica.
Decorated Dude Hotline. Who's this?
Hey, Turtleboy. This is Jessica from 96 South Carolina, but we just moved here from East Hampton, Massachusetts.
All right. What's going on?
We got out of the corruption. So I'm calling because I want to dismiss this so quickly, and I know you're going to want to dismiss it so quickly, but I just don't know if there's any truth to it. And you kind of know, obviously, the most about all of this. So I'm watching another YouTube channel creator who does like lie deception. It was a man who goes through, like, he was going through each of their testimonies, and he was looking at Jen McCabe's testimony. And what he said is that, like, what he came up with from, you know, finding her truth statements and her lies or whatever, is that his impression is that Jen McCabe was having or had had a personal relationship with John O'Keefe, because at one point...
Okay, so what's the question? What's the question? What's your question?
My question is, do you think that John O'Keefe ever had any amount of any relationship sexual with Jen McCabe?
No. Next call. All right. Anyone else? Yeah, spit it out. I don't do I think they had sex? No. Next.
Call from Jennifer from Chicago.
Decorated Dude Hotline. Who's this?
Oh my goodness, Turtleboy. Jennifer from Chicago.
Oh.
Actually close to Chicago, 𝗵𝗄𝗄𝗄, Indiana.
Oh, nice. What's going on? How are
I've
you?
been following this case for so long, and all you guys. Hey, just an idea I was thinking about with Allie McCabe's phone. Okay, wasn't it odd that it was listed as Uncle Brian for Jen McCabe's phone? Is there a thought maybe that it's a possibility that they switched phones? Like maybe it was Allie was looking online for the sports, for all that, and it was a cover up that way?
No.
No?
No. Sorry. I
just...
No.
Yeah.
No. All right. Thank you very much.
All right. Thanks, Turtleboy. Bye.
Bye. Love it. Okay. Thank you. You guys know me. I'm pretty blunt. I just Decorated Dude Hotline. Who's this? Lost him. These guys.
Call from
Danielle.
To accept, press 1. To send a voicemail.
Decorated Dude Hotline. Who's this? Okay. Yeah, I don't know if we're gonna make calls a regular part of the show. I mean, it's good. I guess it's good filler. It's good to connect with the peeps. Okay. Let's see what we got here.
Call from.
Jimmy Lynch.
To accept, press 1. To send a voicemail, press 2.
Decorated Dude Hotline. Who's this?
Hey, Turtleboy, this is Jimmy Lynch from Boston, Jamaica Plain, Town.
Okay, what's going on?
I'm pissed off these fucking assholes who are doing to that woman.
Excuse you?
I do not like what they are doing to that innocent woman, Karen Reed.
Oh, join the
How
club.
the fuck are they dragging this bullshit out?
They're so rude.
It's fucking sickening to my stomach.
It's horrible, Jimmy. It's absolutely horrible. So thank you very much.
It is.
You all set, Jimmy?
So, yeah.
You're not driving, are you?
What's that?
You're not driving, are you?
No, I'm sitting in my fucking living room.
Okay. Glad to hear, Jimmy. Well, thank you very much. You have a wonderful evening.
Yeah, I got a bug on, blah. Who gives a shit?
Yeah, okay. Have another Jameson and Ginger. All right, thank you.
Call from.
Patrick.
Decorated Dude Hotline. Who's this? Okay, no one's there. How about this one? Hello, Decorated Dude Hotline.
Hey, this is Dawn from New Hampshire.
Donna, nice. Oh, what's going on, Donna? What do you got?
I have a question, but first I'm just going to do you a PSA and say to the callers that the people watching this live want to hear your opinion. We don't want to hear random callers drone on and on about shit. So
Thank
I'll say
you.
that for you, because even though you're grumpy, you're being super patient. But I do have a question. Will we get any letters from 𝗏𝗏𝗺 soon, or will he be back in town? Because ever since he started working for you, he's not on lives that much anymore, and I desperately miss him.
Well, that's a very good question. Thank you. I'm going to hang up and answer that for you, okay? That's a good call right there. Short and to the point, and a good PSA. So, yeah, 𝗏𝗏𝗺, yes, you have not heard the last from Mark 𝗏𝗏𝗺. I don't know if any of the letters will continue, but certainly he likes that format, and it's working well as far as getting the word out. So, yeah, it's awesome. And she makes a great point. Like, we're not here to hear your theories. I'm too polite to say it. So thank you for someone else saying it. Yeah, thank you. All right, what do we got here? This is like my life, by the way. When I'm outside of the courthouse, like, people come up to me all the time, like, you got to hear my theory, my inbox. I'm like, they're like, oh, I messaged you in fucking June about this. Yep, there's a reason I didn't get back to you. Okay, what do we got here?
Call from.
Frank Rizzo.
To accept, press 1.
Decorated Dude Hotline. Who's this?
This is Frank Rizzo.
What's up, Frank?
Yeah. I'm curious, with all the things they reenact in that courtroom, the coincidence that they had the butt dials back and forth, we all know you have to unlock the phone with a code. I want to see how Brian Albert and Higgins, the tag team champs of butt dials, how do they do it so well?
I don't know, man. Your guess is as good as mine.
And another thing, Trevor, before you run, listen, Matt McCabe, what do you think of that guy?
Not a fan.
Is he going to jail?
Hopefully.
Because, listen, anybody who's unfamiliar with the case, if they think that she's guilty, I say go watch this man's testimony. If he doesn't come across as a criminal, I don't know who does.
All right. Thank you very much, Frankie. Have a good night. Decorated Dude Hotline. Who's this?
Aidan, it's Danielle in Worcester.
Hi, Daniel in Worcester. What's going on?
Finally, oh my God. How are you? Nice to finally get to talk. So I don't know how the rules go, but are the juries ever allowed to get a transcript to use for deliberations? Or is it only
No.
certain circumstances?
You are not allowed in
Never?
Massachusetts to go over the transcript. It's fucking bullshit, isn't it?
Is that Massachusetts or is that?
It's Massachusetts. Mark Betterow always says he's just like, he cannot believe the way courts work here in Massachusetts. Like it's fucking clown town.
I feel like, especially if it's over a certain amount of time or days, or over a certain number of witnesses, there should be some threshold. Like, okay, once we go beyond this point, they're allowed. Because I don't care how smart you are, what kind of education you have. Your brain capacity can only hold so much detail. I mean, they have to take the most ridiculous notes.
Yeah, 10 weeks. 10 weeks. It's unheard of that to think that a juror can remember all that. So thank you very much for the call. I appreciate it.
Yep.
Call from
Elaine.
To accept, press 1.
Decorated Dude Hotline. Who's this?
This is Elaine from Arkansas.
Elaine from Arkansas. What's going on?
Hey, I wanted to see if you would consider doing a year-end like SKR trivia, like home trivia, or like mock awards or something.
We did that. We did a whole trivia thing, and we had a whole live event doing it.
You did?
Yeah, it was a fundraiser. It was awesome. We did it live in person. I had 200 people show up. It was great. We sold out in like 5 minutes.
That was a long time ago, though.
It was like less than 2 months ago.
Oh, shit. Well, for people that are in Massachusetts, come on, man.
You can watch it. It was on YouTube. Go watch it. Yeah, go watch it and get back to me. Let me know what you think.
All right. I
love it. All right. You have a good one.
that.
Thank you. Elaine from Arkansas. All right. Who we got next? She means on the channel. It was on the channel. We streamed it. It's on the channel.
Call from
Deanna from Gloucester.
Decorated Dude Hotline. Who's this? Okay.
Call from
Robert the Bruce.
To accept, press 1.
Bruce. Decorated Dude Hotline. Who's this?
Man, this is Robert the Bruce.
Robert the Bruce. What's going on? How are you? Sick?
Hey, not too bad, man. Just freezing my nuts off here in my castle in Scotland,
Oh, how? Anyways, what do you got going on there? What's up?
Hey, question for you. So with that card data where they shipped it off, any information on that coming back?
Nothing so far.
Nothing. And do you know if the defense's guy that was going down there to watch and monitor, do you know if he was actually there, if that got done or not?
Yes, that I can answer. There was a guy there. But as far as I know, the whole thing, all that happened was they just took the chip off and gave it to Brian Tully. That's what I believe happened. Brian Tully was there. So that's all you need to know. Brian Tully was there. Yeah. So
and real quick, with your case that no one's talking about, clearly they're trying to slow roll you.
Yeah.
Any chance you think you're going to go before Karen Reed?
No.
Or you think they're just going to...
No, not even close.
Zero.
We're not even anywhere close to a trial of mine. Like, not even talking about it, So, which is fine. I mean...
And they're not even trying to... Right. And they're not even trying to offer you they haven't tried to offer you any type of plea deal, anything at all.
Oh, God, no. No. I tell them to fuck off. They take their plea deal, shove it up their ass.
Okay.
Not guilty. That's
all right,
the
last
only plea.
thing, 0% chance they produce Chloe, and also 0% chance that a German Shepherd they have from 7 years old got into a random person's cart in Vermont. 0% chance. Have a good one. You need a screener. 95% of these calls tonight are fucking trash. Time wasters. Peace.
All right, thanks, dude. Appreciate it. That was a good call. Lost that one. Okay. No, there's no plea deal.
To accept, press 1.
Whoa.
To send a voicemail, press 2.
Hello? Decorated
Call
Dude.
from
Ann.
Okay.
Hello?
Yeah, hello, Ann. Decorated Dude Hotline. What's up?
Quick question.
Shoot.
I've been listening to Crime Weekly, and they stated that the ARCA guys stated that John O'Keefe possibly whipped a glass at the rear tail light. What's your opinion on that?
So that was a theory that they tested out because they were unsure of what the Commonwealth was going to say. So that's why they built that cannon, and they whipped the tail light. The cannon whipped the tail light at the glass at the tail light to test that hypothesis out. Because when they did that testing, they didn't know what the Commonwealth was going to say was their theory. So they did like, could the human head have hit it? What happens then? Could you throw a shot glass at it? What happens then? If you put your arm out, what happens then? They eliminate, the whole purpose of that was to eliminate other possibilities.
Right, but what's your opinion on that? Do you think a glass was thrown at that or not?
No.
Like, do you think he was in a rage and threw the glass at it before she, when he got out of the car?
No, he ran inside the house and the 𝗕𝗏𝗄𝐻 killed him. Huh?
I know all that, but I'm wondering, I don't know. The way they were talking about it, it just seems
I think
like
you misunderstand.
I
think you misunderstand the point of the test. The point of the test was to rule out other possibilities, such as that. Now, and they did rule that out. That is, they said that's not something.
But I don't think the Arctic guy ruled that out. He said that could have been a possibility.
They said they said it couldn't have been a possibility.
All right, maybe I misheard on Crime Weekly because I thought they had said that could have been a possibility.
No, not what happened. So,
all right,
thank you.
All right, thank you.
Bye.
Bye.
I've been watching that. They're okay at times. They don't get everything. There's a couple things in there. They said. I mean,
from
the chick definitely
to accept.
thinks
Press
she's not
1.
guilty.
To send a voicemail. Press 2.
How do I do this? Hold on. Decorated dude hotline. Who's this?
Yeah, David. Why are you leaving?
Hello.
Yo, Turtleboy.
Yeah.
Yeah. This is 𝗵𝗻𝒻 Haggy Rant. Steve Coat owns you, dude. What the fuck?
All right. Hello.
Call from
Karen.
Hello.
Hello, it's Karen calling from Carlton Place,
What's
Ontario,
up?
Canada.
Oh, what's going on?
I just want to know, does Paul O'Keefe, does he have a full-time job?
I'm not sure. I think he must have, whatever it is, gets him a lot of time off from work because he was there every day for the trial.
Yeah, so next time at the next trial, why don't you try and get sitting close to Karen so that he can't be there staring her down all the time?
You want me to take the O'Keefe seat in court?
Well, closer than, well, do they have assigned seats?
Yeah. Okay. All right. Thank you. All right. Have a good night. I can't with some of these. Okay.
To accept, press 1.
Okay.
To send a voice.
I can't take Paul O'Keefe's seat. I can't. I can't. Hello, Dr. Turtleboy. What's going on?
Hi, Doctor. Donna calling from Canada.
Another Canadian. What's going on?
Well, I wasn't going to call, but I heard the lady talk about the ARCA guys with the glass thrown into the taillight.
Yep.
And I really think in the next trial, they need to focus on the officer from Dighton who said that there was just a small piece out of the taillight missing.
Nicholas Barros,
and I think
yeah.
that was huge.
Yes,
and
I
they
agree.
need to focus on that guy.
And they need to cross-examine him. For sure.
And really get that point across.
I'm with you. I'm with you. Thank you.
Yeah.
All right. Next up. I'll take a couple more, then I'm going to do some turtle chats and call it a night. I like the calls. I like some of them. Hey, good for them. Good for the people that tried. Okay. We got a local number here, 774.
To accept, press.
Decorated dude hotline. zap that one quick.
To accept, press 1. To send a voicemail.
Decorated Dude Hotline. Who's this?
Hi, this is Karen from Worcester. How are you, Turtleboy?
Good, Karen. What's going on?
Quick. I just wanted to say happy birthday.
Oh, thank
Merry
you.
Christmas.
Thank
and
you.
my question is to God. I want to know if he'll forgive me for saying that Jen McCabe is a super duper fucking cunt. Thank you.
Okay. All right. Thank you very much. Short, sweet, and simple. All right. What do we got here?
Call from
Kearney.
Hello.
Turtleboy,
What's going on?
it's Jeannie from New Hampshire.
Hi, Jeannie. What's going on?
I want to wish you a Merry Christmas.
Oh, thank you.
I think you're wonderful.
Like, well,
And
oh, appreciate that.
Give him McDonough balls on a silver platter.
Awesome. What's your question?
That's it.
Okay.
You're the best.
All right. Thank you. All right. Again, appreciate all the love, guys. Let's hear some questions.
To accept, press 1. To send a voicemail.
Hello, Dr. Turtleboy.
Dude, what's going on? Did YouTube take your monetization or?
All right. What else we got? Anything else?
To accept, press 1. To send a voicemail.
Hello.
Oh my gosh, I can't believe I'm on. Hi.
Hi.
I need to turn the TV off.
Who is
this?
this?
Oh my God, I'm a noob. I literally didn't think. My name's Maggie.
Maggie.
I'm in San Diego.
Awesome. Welcome. What do you got for me, Maggie?
So this question is, after you are done with all, everyone is free. I'm sorry. I'm so nervous.
Don't be nervous. I don't bite.
Do you ever consider like franchising or like making Turtleboy bigger, like Barstool expanding?
Well, it's
Obviously,
funny
it
you
didn't
mentioned
go
that.
well
I
with
used to
Krusty.
have, I expanded in like 2017. I hired a bunch of bloggers from various parts of Massachusetts. You should read my book. It really helped the brand grow. But a problem with that was that, and then Krusty Panties is one of the people that I eventually brought on, and, that didn't work out that well, so it's like, I only really trust myself. I trust Richie and I trust a couple other people. I trust Laura from London, and I don't want to forget anyone else, but like, as far as working with people, I have a history of things going wrong with people that I bring on and work with. So it's come to the point where I can only really trust myself. And that's the biggest thing I need to go over. But yeah, I'd certainly like to franchise. So that's a pretty good question. I like it.
Yeah, no, I just think that would be really cool. And I think someday you'll get there. Honestly, you're a great journalist.
Well, thank you very much. I appreciate that.
Merry Christmas.
You too. Merry Christmas. See, that's a good question. I like that. All right, a couple more. Then I'm going to read some turtle chats. Oh, we share the same birthday. There's got to be a couple other people out there. I mean, there's 3,800 people watching right now. Odds are you do the math. There's probably 10 people watching that have the same birthday as me, December 26th. All right. Did I lose that caller? Oh.
Call from Sarah. To accept.
Decorated Dude Hotline. What's up?
Hey. This is Tara.
Kara, how you doing? You're not crazy, Kara, are you?
I'm good. How are you?
Okay, good. All right.
I'm in California.
Okay.
And I just wanted to ask you your opinion or state something. I don't know why people have such a hard time wondering how corruption runs so deep within like the fire departments, the police departments. Like I said, I'm in California. It happens here all the time. And it just doesn't make sense to me. And then the other thing is how people always say like, oh, how could this amount of people, sorry, I'm nervous. How could this amount of people, with this whole situation, like tell the same story or the lies or whatever, right? Like keep up with the narrative. And it's like, well, if any of those people come clean, well, then they're implicating themselves, right?
What was the question? If they came clean. Yeah, I get what you're saying. Yeah. For them to come clean, they would be getting themselves in trouble. So that's why they're not coming forward. I agree. It's common sense.
Yeah.
It's common sense.
And then I also,
right.
yeah. And then you hear people all the time say, oh, there's no way that, the police would be that corrupt. And, the fire, but they are. I mean, I was married to a fireman and they're I don't want to say they're all the same, but it's very similar. I mean, those guys have each other's backs through and through.
Well,
so I don't know. I just find it very hard to believe that people think it's not possible, I guess is what I'm trying to say.
Yeah. Well, I don't want to generalize, but I'm with you on the first part of your comments. I appreciate it. You have a wonderful night. All right. What do we got? I'm going to do this last call. Here we go. Hopefully it's a good one.
To accept, press 1. To send a voicemail, press 2.
You're a fucking pedo, Turtleboy Live. Subscribe to 𝗵𝗵𝗂𝗺 𝗧𝘂𝗄𝗃 rants.
That's weak. See, I mean, that's literally all the trolls have. We can't go out on that one. That can't be the last one. That's literally all the trolls have is shit like that. You're fucking pedo, dude. That's all they got. So weak. All right. Anyone else got anything? Yeah, that guy is a psycho. Is that the same dude? Good. Hopefully we'll keep it that way. Okay.
Call from
Michael. Yeah, that guy is.
Call from Laura.
Laura, okay.
To accept.
Decorated dude hotline. Who's this?
Laura.
What's up, Laura?
What's up? I have a question. John was out there from 12:30 a.m. to 6 a.m., right?
Yep. That's what they say.
What's a frostbite?
There's no frostbite, exactly. So thank you very much for the call. I appreciate it. All right. We've been over that one a bunch of times tonight. Okay, cool. Come on, give me a good one. Good last call. If not, we got to end on a high note. It's like the 5th call tonight, but the frostbite. Again, he didn't have frostbite. Okay, thank you. I hung up on whoever that was. I thought she might have been too. That was kind of erotic. Kind of erotic. All right. The last person was kidding. Okay. Was she being sarcastic there? I hope so. I know. I can't leave with that one either. Can we get a good call? All right. If not, all right. All right. Let's see if this. All right. Here we go. Did I lose him?
Call up to press 1 to send a voicemail.
Decorated dude hotline.
Hey.
Hello.
Hi. Sorry. Hi, it's me. It's Amanda.
Oh.
I was calling because I wanted to see. I wanted to ask if you had seen the video of Trooper Paul. It wasn't like I didn't see it on very many channels. He says under his breath after Alan Jackson asks him a question. He says under his breath, and then Auntie Bev says "shut up" to him because it was like sustained. But he says under his breath because the evidence doesn't match the scene.
I didn't see that.
You didn't see that? Oh.
No. All right. But I got to let you go. All right. Thank you. One call each. You only get one call.
From
okay.
Monica. To accept, press 1.
Hello.
Hello?
Hello.
Hey.
Hi. Who's this?
Am I on?
Yeah, you're on. You're live with Turtleboy. Who's this?
Monica.
What's up, Monica? What do you got?
I just want to make a comment. Can I just point out that the book from the 𝗵𝗵𝗱 with Dr. Russell that Hank Brennan was like, have you ever read this?
It's actually in the defense's favor because if you read it, it validates Dr. Russell's testimony.
I agree with you completely, and we're going to end the call-ins on your call on a high note because that's a really good point. Somebody else sent that to me too earlier. Actually, as it turns out, the book that they gave Dr. Russell actually validated everything she said. So go and read it yourself. Some people actually did. So thank you. Thank you for the good call. I appreciate it.
You're welcome.
You have a good one. You too. Bye-bye. All right. That was a good one. See, that was actually true. That was a good point. And yeah, exactly. Sometimes you can't let people rant. You know what I mean? You got to be quick with it. Okay. Let me read some turtle chats and we'll call it a night here. Shall we? All right. All right. Danielle sends $25 and goes, so happy I got through. Sorry the call was shitty on my end. I was multitasking. Hope you have an awesome Christmas with the kids and a kick-ass birthday, and wishing you all the best in 2025. Thank you very much, Danielle. I'm glad you got through too. Sage sends $5 and goes, I couldn't get through on the call, but my question is, Nagel never seen Higgins' Jeep, but Jen and Higgins claim it was by the mailbox. Where do you think the Jeep was? The Jeep wasn't there at all. The Jeep was definitely 100% not there. They made that shit up. I assume it was parked in the driveway. So there's that. Thank you. Sarah sends $10, goes, why is there no talk of Chris Albert being in the house? Because he wasn't. Thank you. Romy sends $50, goes, I'm a nosy bitch. Play the Dylan voicemails. I don't think I can, Romy. I mean, it's like, so I'm on here. And what was the code on this one? I don't think I can play the voicemails. Like I see one person just says, call me back. But I can't press, there's no way to play it. Actually, what's this play? Actually, it's a play button. But nothing. See, that's a voicemail. Some people are just listening to the show.
From Canton, Massachusetts.
What does this one say?
Yeah, I've been trying to call in, but like right now, you're not on the phone with anybody. And it's saying that you're not available.
Okay. These voicemails are wild. You guys hear these? It's just people on hold, mostly, that don't realize they're being recorded. Okay. Turtleboy, hit me up. It's Jessica. No, it's not going to happen. Okay. Yeah, the voicemails are stupid. So thank you very much, Romy. All right. In the Cloud sends $10 and goes, don't read this out loud unless you want. Again, if you send a turtle chat, I'm going to read it out loud. So there's that. 𝗺cie Insider live stream. Adam drives Helen is a pedo. Okay. Thank you. In the Clouds. Sage sends $5, goes, sorry in advance. This is so long. Definitely not going to read the whole thing. Okay. I asked an AI app about Jen McCabe's Google search and provided all the info, including the iOS, and it agreed that the search happened at 2:27 a.m. Awesome. Thank you very much, Sage. Again, you got to keep I can't send the whole paragraph. Thank you. Kelly sends $25 and goes, Meredith looked like a total Christmas snack on Nurse Kim's show tonight. I love that she took all 3 cats. That was nice of her. Yeah. She was going to take 2, and then she didn't want to leave the third one without its siblings. Again, I mean, if you're going to have 2 cats, you might as well have 3. You know what I mean? Just cats are fucking easy. You just throw them. They just sit there all day and entertain themselves. They're great. You know, take them for walks or nothing. I love that she took all 3. FKR is so messy right now. Content bitches be crazy. Is it a full moon? Yeah. I mean, that's what it is. There's a real lull, and it's causing some, I don't know if you call it drama or just stuff that wouldn't be happening right now if there was more shit to talk about. I'm with you on that one. So thank you very much for that one. DW sends $100. Woo! Thank you. And says, Merry Christmas to you, Meredith, and your kids. Thanks for all your efforts and in 2024. And I'm looking forward to a victorious 2025. Me too. Me too. Thank you very much. It's very generous, DW. I appreciate that very much. Ryan sends $5, goes, can one of the creators please get Erica Walsh on their channel as a guest? No better voice for boots on the ground contingent. Yeah, Erica would be great. She's not really she's a boots on the ground, not really a boots on the air kind of person. I don't know if that's her style, if she likes it that way, but she's definitely one of the primary boots on the ground people, as we call them. So thank you very much. Next up, Closet Toddler sends $10, goes, what is up with my mom's handwritten note in the new court filings? I asked Santa for swimming lessons, so fingers crossed. Merry Christmas, Doc. Yeah. Yeah. So she, it's just insanity, the shit she's doing. And it's not even worth giving airtime to. It's just more looking for attention. She filed a BBO complaint, which anyone can do, with Tim Bradel. And it's just a pain in the ass. He's got to deal with it. It's completely baseless, going nowhere. But it's just one person inserting herself into a case that has nothing to do with her because she's desperate for attention. And that's it. That's it. There's really nothing more to say. So thank you very much for that one. Okay. Let me see. All right. Let's see. Do we have any cash apps here? I definitely think I have some cash apps. Tori sends 10, has no comment. Thanks, Tori. Next up, Carrie sends 20, and she says, play the voicemails. There's nothing there. It's the voicemails are disappointing. Thank you. Dawn Marie sends $50 and has no comment. But thank you very much for the dono, Dawn Marie. Okay, cool. All right. Anyone else got anything else to say before we call it a night? The Closet Baby was the best caller, which is sad, pretty sad. But I don't know how to solve the problem of the callers. It was good. You know, it's nice to hear from people and supporters. But I can't deal with did you hear I can't deal with it. Did you see this video on YouTube? Nope. Didn't see that. Did not see that. Definitely fire Mayo for sure. Absolutely. My question is maybe stop acting like it sounds more like a statement. And I can't stop. Yeah, Krusty, I will be. Krusty does have a court date tomorrow. And there's a court date on Christmas Eve. I'll also be attending, unfortunately. But as a supporter, let's just put it that way. Okay, anyone else? Oh, thank God the Closet Toddler escaped. Whew, glad to hear. All right, cool. Yeah, I don't know how to screen the callers. I guess I need a call screener, and I mean, it's Google Voice, you know, maybe as we advance. Taking calls is kind of like an ice bath. You get used to it. Yeah, I guess so. Turtleboy doesn't quite have the patience that Will does with the calls. I mean, my big thing is I'll talk to these people all night long. I do have some patience, but I'm just I'm thinking about you people. You know what I mean? I'm thinking about what you people would want to hear. And if I was sitting at home watching the Turtleboy live show, it's like, I want to hear Turtleboy's opinions on shit, you know, and what he's got to say. I don't want to hear somebody I've never heard from before ranting about their theories about, you know what I mean? Frostbite, you know, so, or you could not do it. It was just a lack of content night, Kate. You know what I mean? It was like not much to talk about. So there's something different, you know? Heard it was canceled? Krusty's court date? I didn't know that. Did not know that. Okay. Message me on Facebook, Scott. I'd like to hear more about that. Yeah, the call-ins were rough. I don't know how to get around this, but I don't know. I guess it's just different. I don't know. There was a lot of repeating shit we already know. There was a lot of that. And a lot of people be like, remember when they said this during this testimony? I'm like, I don't. I don't remember that. Yeah, the LV cops have Steve. That's true. I don't know how they get a Yeah, I mean, I think you could tell by some of my reactions tonight what the thoughts that were going in my head with some of the callers, but they gave it a shot. They gave it a shot. A little edgy tonight, but it's your gig. I mean, the highlight of the show are my thoughts on Enrique Delgado-Garcia. Again, we'll see. We'll see. All right, guys, I'm going to head out. You guys have a wonderful night. I love all you fine people, and Merry Christmas Eve. Hopefully I make it through the holidays without going to jail this year, and we'll talk to you guys soon. I don't know when the next show is going to be, probably in like a week, but I'll be 43 years old probably the next time you see me. So wish me luck, and I will see you guys all for the next episode of Turtleboy Live. Peace, Turtle Riders.